Activities and techniques. What kind of activities and techniques?
Dot.
Yeah, I don't know. I just came back and Rose and Yan are doing a BDSM testing.
I
did already?
I did it last night.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was just reading it dramatically to make fun of it. As is my way. Because I'm mean.
No, you're not mean, cat.
Hmm.
No.
Nio.
Okay.
I often find myself drawn to the same particular detail or element in my intimate experiences, becoming most aroused from it.
Mm-hmm.
Same particular detail or element.
Particular detail.
The same particular detail or element.
That's vague.
Yeah. They didn't like that she's taking the test.
Oh no.
They're coming!
Watch out, Bill. Oh my god, Jesus.
Oh yeah, they passed right in front of our house.
Yeah, I mean, the fire station's like a couple blocks over, and this is an east-west street across the city, so it makes sense. Even though it's not a, like, major... Actually, the fact that it doesn't have a ton of traffic is probably why they use it.
I mean, also the bitch is currently under construction. Like 1 block down.
Oh, right.
So it's interesting that they still drive along it.
I guess when you have like a habit like that, I guess you just kind of follow through with it. Because like usually when I had to commute to work, I would go along the same one road no matter what. I was weird where like I would take the highway to my job in the mornings, but in the evenings I would take like the back roads home.
Is that because
like,
you didn't
regardless
like
of the
traffic?
Maybe it might have been. Because like I would leave my job at like 5 and to get on the hot, and you know that's like, you know, your classic rush hour time. So maybe I did do that to avoid traffic. Maybe I did. I don't remember too much. But I think I like the more scenic route going back home. like the back roads, because you got like a bunch of farms around there too and stuff. So you could be like, oh, look, pretty farms, as opposed to the highway where it's just concrete wall and tree.
So do you think we're gonna finish it today?
I'm not
Who
convinced.
knows? I mean, if it looks like there's like one thing left, we might as well like pull a long one, but
Oh, the visual novel? I thought we were talking about the quiz.
The quiz. God, I think so.
I was like, just how long is that quiz?
Not very long.
Because like before we unmuted, I was talking about like how I hate the really long quizzes, and I usually don't do them. So that was my first initial thought.
Wow, the one I thought I would get is the one I got. Who would have fucking known?
No way.
Whoa!
Oh wait, is it the one that says you want to be collared? No way.
Whoa!
Should I go get your collar for you, honey?
Maybe I'm not sweaty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that's one reason why I stopped doing those so often, because it's just like, oh wow, what am I gonna get?
Turns out you're a sub.
Whoa! No way! Whoa!
Well, I mean, it's
also
like
never says in particular which one you are. It just says what thing you would like. You know, like it says you could be dom or sub in that particular thing.
Yeah. So it's like most quizzes, it's made to be a little bit vague, so that it can like apply to more people or whatever. And then you can be like, you can share, be like, whoa, this quiz totally got me, even though it's super duper vague. So it's less of it being, it's not accurate. It's just kind of like, what's the word? More applicable to people, I guess.
Shit, this is so sick. They like redid the maps from the first game in Rise. That's actually kind of cool. But like they're redone and they're like completely open now.
So like they redid the maps, but they made them a lot more open.
They like remastered they like remade them rather than like just remastered them, you know? Like
Okay.
there's no like load screens between everything, because before there was like load screens between every area.
Oh yeah, I just remember seeing
And
that. What did you
now I think you can just like climb above the map as well. Like you don't have to go through the standard like walkways and shit.
It's crazy how many how many little tricks developers used back in the day to like maximize the output they could of like older games like that. Because like Monster Hunter looked fairly good for the time,
Capsite
right?
2611 Goober.
Canadian, thank you
Capsite
for doing so. Thank you for
2611
getting here.
Goober.
So I think I saw some people complaining about how it looked, but I don't know. I thought it looked alright. I like the actual style of it.
Cynthia _C is rating us with a party of one.
I was looking at some like videos, like retrospective videos. Some people said it looked bad, I guess. And I was like, well, okay, I guess not then. But
Cynthia, what the heck? Whoa, A rate of 1 from Cynthia. Whoa, no way. How was your stream, Cynthia? What'd you get up to, What did you get up to in your totally real, legitimate stream that you had just now? Also, hope you're doing good, Canadian. Hope you're doing good, Cynthia. It was great. Oh yeah, what game did you play? I ate some pizza and watched some StarCraft 2 Brutal Speedrunner. Oh, was it Giant Grant Games? Was it him? I mean, Oh, okay. You just... Okay, you reacted to it. Okay, you just put on his... Because that person is currently doing, like... a 24-hour... I think like a 12-hour... he's trying to do a 100% achievement speedrun of StarCraft 2. So he's going through all 4 of the single-player campaigns for StarCraft 2 and trying to get all the achievements on it. Yes, he's doing all 3 games in Brutal within 24 hours. Yeah. And you know, okay, good thing you laughed occasionally, Cynthia. That's good to hear. I'm glad you properly transformed that content. We don't want to. What do you think, Cat?
Did you just bark?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Did I? That was not.
It did sound like you went. Woof.
Did I actually?
No barking now.
No.
Oh, Mel, are you barking? Good girl.
Well, heard me bark, so I guess that triggered her instincts. Right? That's how that works.
She sat there staring at me until I clickered her. I had to fucking dig up the clicker.
Dig it out.
Like, oh, where is it?
Oh. Both that was my hard days worth of work. Time to re-upload my totally original content to YouTube and monetize it. Yep, exactly, Cynthia. Exactly. You gotta put your totally original content to work.
Transformative.
Put unlike credit in the comments so it's morally okay. Yep, you're good. You won't look to like the specific clip or whatever from that person. You'll just post their name in the comments. So you're good.
Yeah, don't even include a link. Just say where it's from.
Yep. So then if heaven forbid someone wanted to like actually find out where that clip was from or whatever, they have to trudge through multiple different videos to try and find that one thing.
Is this coming from someplace? Is there some bitterness there?
that people do.
It's not coming from anywhere specifically, but like it's a running joke that me and Cynthia have been doing for like a while, where we make fun of people who just do
reaction
content. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I even so like during my Autobattlers streams, which I haven't been doing because work has been so busy, I usually put in on Daily Dose of Internet for like 10 minutes to give myself a little give myself a little pee break, and 2, just so that way I can like rest my hands for a little bit in between games. And even that I feel a little bad about doing because it feels like kind of just shameless and easy to just be like, I'm gonna just put on someone else's video for like 10 minutes, you know? And that's why I typically don't do like reaction content outside of like
puns.
Puns and pals a little bit, maybe, depending on the circumstance. I mean, you are re-uploading it back to the original source platform on a 1-to-1 scale, so honestly, it's fine. Yeah, that is true. That is true. The VODs do stay up on YouTube, but like it's not like I am like, you know, just being like directly re-uploading it.
Mm-hmm.
What were we saying, Rose? I couldn't hear you.
I don't know anymore. What? What'd I say? Anyone else catch it?
Something about React content, I think.
Oh, I might have said you were shameless. You were a shameless React content then.
I'm so ashamed.
I think I said that.
Something like that, I think.
Oh.
Mel, can you translate?
Huh? What?
What Zulu said. Can you translate?
Oh, let me see. Actually, we should probably ban this person. That's actually all dog slurs.
Oh.
What the? I can't believe you'd be dropping slurs in my chat, Zulu. SMH.
Sorry, Zulu. You're not allowed to say those. The world's not ready for those.
SMH, Zulu, SMH. Hi, Zulu. Hope you're doing good. I think she's just reacting to the video I put on. I mean, not video. Image I put on Twitter. Jesus, I can't up today. I reposted some art of me in a Santa outfit, and they commented, "Woof, woof, 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 woof." You are wrong, Punz. I'm reacting to you, Punz. What the?
Because you barked, Punz.
Hmm?
Because you barked.
Oh, you heard me bark, and then you were just like, up, 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 up. Yeah, how to be nice to people. You're like, I would strangle people lovingly. I'm arguing you, Punz, because Punz cutie. No.
No.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Okay, so Punz, I was waiting to tell you about this
Mhm.
on air since we were gonna have to, do a little banter, a little talk.
Yeah.
But on my Instagram reels, I didn't even like anything. I think I just watched a little too many Deltarune memes.
Uh-huh.
Specifically,
yeah.
Specifically an account that's Deltarune leitmotif, which if people don't know what a leitmotif is, it's the greater musical theme that is present throughout a work.
Mm-hmm.
Which in Deltarune's case is I can't remember what that song is actually called. I'm with you in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that one.
Yeah, you can Zulu.
And then I just got a million of them.
Yep.
Just oh, do you know how many songs that we can auto-tune into the Deltarune leitmotif? It's okay.
Yes. There is a thread on Twitter where it's just a bunch of people tweeting the same video with songs edited to have the Undertale leitmotif with them. It's just a giant list of basically Silva Gunner rips, and it's hilarious.
But I got the Cleveland Show intro song, but auto-tuned to the fucking Deltarune leitmotif.
Mm-hmm.
Classic. What did I do to get down this rabbit hole? Because I don't even really like anything on. I just scroll. So it's maybe how it's that I watched the full video a lot on the short.
If you rewatched it a couple times, I'm pretty sure it takes that into account.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm pretty sure it also takes into account
if you clicked for the profile or
yeah, if you clicked for the profile,
looked at comments, etc.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I
what
got
it
one,
said.
one to show
Just
you.
how
real
much you
quick, chat.
engaged with the app while that post was present, you know, or from that post.
Yeah, it's crazy how much the social media apps are able
Oh my
to like
God.
know what you like and stuff, and just be like connect the dots between them.
Fucking
It's scary.
Netflix said that they know how much people are watching ads. They're like, oh, this is our ad retention. This is how much people are watching these ads.
Mhm.
And it's like, what the fuck? They're like measuring how like engaged people are with the ads. How the fuck are they measuring that shit? Like, what?
Well,
Ugh.
they're measuring watch time and stuff like that, and as well as like
Yeah.
I
But
guess
how do
if
they
you
know people were actively watching the ad? Like, I don't know.
maybe they might know. They might also just be recording like because they have to tell people who buy ads on their platform like, hey, this is how many people click on your
Yeah.
ad. Here's how long people actually watch your ad in order to like sell people to buy more ads.
It was weird phrasing. I would have to go back and find it, but it was some
Hey,
weird
Zulu.
phrasing.
Okay, I found the meme that started it. Punz.
Okay. Well, first I'm gonna show you one I found earlier, and this one was like made me feel old because first off, I was like,
Wow.
oh yeah, I remember the fucking Smurf cat. Ah, so loud. Why are you so loud? Ah. Wah, wah, wah. And I was, and there's like this big thread of them on Twitter. This is that thread that I was talking about, where it has like it comes.
Yes, I saw this one on Twitter as well.
Okay, let me see if we can get some.
But I figured I remembered what it was. I just put it on into the pop out chat. But this, which I think you should be able to show this great real. I see. Oh, it's actually this one that you're looking at right here.
Really?
Yes, the Donkey Kong one. I think I just got that one and I watched it a bunch of times and looked at the comments. And then I engaged with it a second time when it came back to my feed. That's what fucking did it. It cooked me.
Yeah. And like some of these, like there's so much effort put into them too, because like they even like recolor Donkey Kong and put in like some of the sprites from the game there in the background. It's crazy how much effort they're putting in. Yeah. That's one of the reasons why I whenever the chapters come out for Deltarune, you have to like play them early on, because then afterwards, there's always after like a week or two, there's always a big surge of memes, and then you get to like enjoy the memes with the community and everyone afterwards.
Yes.
It's so fun.
That does tempt me. And also probably why I know so much about it despite not having played it is because I fucking end up deep diving on all the memes because I like to be in the know about the memes.
Yeah.
Which is why I was able to, without playing the game or having ever seen it live. Actually, well, I guess I must have seen a recording or clip of something. When we played Gartic Phone the other day, and the prompt was Zax, the dude, opens a dark fountain.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, I know how to draw this.
Yep. And I even saw that, and I'm like, oh, okay, I know exactly which part of the game this is like referencing from. Yep. Oh, I see the ones you're sending me. Sending me, Zulu.
Yeah, that account too. But I linked Deltarune Le Motif.
Back
to Motif.
Here is.
I'm going to clean these glasses.
Okay.
See,
Goodbye,
My wine
friend.
more
glass.
wine in them.
Yeah.
Yep.
See you tomorrow.
My wine glass and my mixed drink glass. Oh yeah.
Quick croissant? Sure. But yeah, and then there's
And it's okay. I mean, the problem is my Instagram Reels was very Teto heavy before, and I think I prefer the Teto, but you know.
Did you see anyone like any of them like this, Mel? Like the one I was
Yes,
showing on you?
yes.
Yep, exactly. I figured you probably saw something like this.
I don't even know what that's referencing, but you know. I guess I do know what it's. Is the Dark Knight a secret boss?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I know that.
Okay.
I just thought it was the actual boss.
He is the boss. The game's been out for like over a month now, so I don't care about spoiling it on stream, or like I mean, unless if you, I don't know how much you care about spoilers.
I mean, I read a whole bunch recently on chapter 3 or 4 because I wanted to know what happens. So, like, I know a bunch of random spoilers about like the Dark Knight antenna, for instance. That I was like, oh, I didn't watch that when they were playing.
Yeah, so the knight appears at the end of chapter 3, and it's supposed to be a boss that like kicks your butt, and it's like, you're supposed to lose to,
Like a scripted loss.
like a scripted loss, but you can defeat it if you're good enough at the game and get the a secret item earlier on that helps you out in the fight. And then you get a shadow crystal from the knight if you do. And the shadow crystals are little items you get from defeating the secret bosses. So that's the Spanton, Gerson, and Jevel there in the meme. And in their theme songs, they all have the freedom leitmotif as a part of their song, because they're like a lot of their stories hint at describe this. Welcome back, Rose.
Welcome back.
About breaking free from their set roles or breaking free from the prophecy that the game seems to be set on, and that motif pops up in all of their boss fights. The knight doesn't have that motif. He's actually winning and being the secret boss to get shadow crystals. Yeah, exactly. Guess that the boss fight is kind of wild. Mm-hmm.
My feet is like actually like cooked.
It's cooked.
Yeah, it's cooked. It's cooked. Fuck.
I wonder what kind of stuff Rose liked on their account. Let me show you chat. Let me
I might have a type.
Chat, do you think Rose has a type?
Rose, is something on your mind?
Oh, no.
No? Oh, okay. That's good. I was concerned that, you know, you might have.
I like that, like, Ben 10 fucking thing in the middle. You got, like, all of this other stuff. You got Ben 10, ADHD, and drumming as well. Oh, awful. Fuck.
Targeted.
It really is targeted. I mean, it is targeted.
It's crazy. It's crazy how much of freaking TikTok and. Okay, wait. So is this all on Instagram Reels? Instagram Reels is still in like an unusable mess for me because I just get random stuff in like random languages.
You gotta like stuff.
That was me.
I think.
I didn't like anything.
But you also don't use Instagram, right? So you don't have data
I use
for it to build off
Instagram.
of.
Oh, me. Not me. Punz. Okay.
No,
was gonna
I
say,
log in.
I use it.
Post my shorts, the same ones that I post on YouTube on there. To that way.
Yeah,
I'm
you gotta
putting on all
scroll through it.
platforms. But no, that's it.
You know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
If I don't look at that in particular, it actually knows what I click on and what I like while scrolling, because I'll find schizo people while scrolling, but if I go to just like the thumbnail stuff, it just has like goth women. Because it knows
I mean, mine's
that
like that too.
I don't click on random like schizo people. I go, ooh, goth woman. And then fucking, what's it called? When I'm scrolling, it doesn't give me that at all.
Oh, wait, hold on. My Explore page has changed. First of all, I don't use Explore. I think I'm too old for that on Instagram. Like I just never used it. Assuming everyone knows what I'm talking about, the page that just has all the thumbnails. That's what Rose was talking about. I like trained my Instagram to be like, yeah, I want trans content. Give me a bunch of trans content. And I get a lot of trans, I get a lot of VTubers, I get a lot of furry stuff.
Mm-hmm. My Twitter gives me a lot of trans stuff, but my Instagram doesn't.
My Twitter is always exclusively that, yeah, but my like Instagram is my personal, like it's actually my identity. It's like a Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, I've deleted all the pictures of myself and changed my name to my username, so you know.
Yeah.
What could that mean?
Yeah, my tick. I don't use Instagram Reels, so mine's just like a mess. But like for TikTok, mine is a mix of Deltarune memes, Peto memes, and general queer discourse stuff.
Yeah, see, we have like the opposite. Like my TikTok is still random, general, what it thinks everyone is interested in, and it's not been narrowed down at all. So I like never use it. Like haven't figured out how to train it on what I want yet.
Okay, wait. So to get the thing that Rose has, I have to click on the search glass.
The little search icon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I literally just have a bunch of random pictures. Yeah.
But I actually wish I could like pull off a goth look like any of those people. Ugh. It just seems like it'd be so hard to like learn how to do like makeup like that shit, and like actually I don't know. I just also don't think I'd be able to pull it off even if I could do that.
I think you could do it.
I don't know.
Like, mine is just literally just random pictures of like fireworks and stuff.
What is that? That looks like a fucking placeholder.
That does look bad. I mean, that's basically just what Instagram used to be, which is pretty picture.
Yeah, like
that seems like it looks like an advertisement for like old Instagram.
It doesn't look.
It looks like they're trying to show off. This is Instagram. Download our cool app.
It's got all filters on it. Like I don't see stuff with filters that much anymore either.
Not filters like that, at least.
Mm-hmm. Like it's such like a picturesque like thing you'd see out of an ad, and then meanwhile Rose is just like goth mommies. And upgrade.
Well, you know.
Who'd be into that?
Yeah, who would, Mel? You should tell us.
Many such cases.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea why that cow was kicked up Zulu.
But if I like go to like scroll, I get shit like this.
I do the Mario Kart World cow being kicked up.
Post it? Oh, I know why I didn't post, because I was fucking open the mobile app while I already had the chat out. It's the same video, don't worry.
PC. Am I even logged in on PC? Let me double check.
You even need to log in to view stuff?
Let me double check. Because might just be like, hey, log in. Here's your username and password. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's on mobile. It's like you must download our app to watch this thingy, and I'm like, grr.
Order a sandwich with extra mayo.
That runs like a deer. It's time to work on our John Deere tractors.
It's time to work on a
Somebody
John
orders
Deere
fucking
copyright
weird.
tractor.
With extra mayo.
I just don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, I do actually really love Instagram for the fucking schizo posts. Oh, the fucking insane people on it.
I'm
And
like
the thing is,
afraid-
it's not like insane people like on TikTok, because it's like mostly older people that are using Instagram Reels. So it's like old insane people, and it's I can't. There was this one lady who I don't know how to explain it, but she used to talk in a specific way, like she was in like a dramatic performance, and I don't know how to explain it. I'd have to find her again.
Breaking news!
What were you gonna say before I cut you off? Sorry.
Nothing. I was like, I'm scared to scroll down and go through the reels because I have no idea what the heck is gonna pop up. And everything I hear about Instagram reels is just apparently there's like all sorts of weird racist content on there or something.
That's
Yeah,
every
you
video.
fucking-
It's every video platform, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Ah,
I can't say I see too much racist stuff, to be honest.
I mean, I don't see it either because my feed is actually tailored.
yeah.
Get that on TikTok because again, it's showing you like random reactionary. Like if you go, the whole reason people do it with Instagram Reels and Facebook, but you could do it with YouTube, you could do it with TikTok, is it just shows you literally reactionary content to see what you react to.
Yeah.
So it shows you like stuff that has been controversial or popular. Sometimes that stuff is inherently controversial. So you get a lot of bad jokes.
Oh my fucking god. Oh. I remember on fucking what was it? Twitter? There was this girl. I saw her as like stand-up comedian. It was a girl and she was just being extremely racist. And there was like people like saying finally a good female comedian. And it was like, okay, what the fuck? Like oh, it's just funny because she's racist. Like, what?
Yeah, stand-up comedy in general is a real crapshoot.
I fucking hate stand-up. My fucking dad and my granddad love it, and they try to show me it every single time I'm like around.
Oh, yeah,
them. They're like,
old
oh,
men-
look at this.
Old
And I'm like,
men
this is so
love racist
fucking
stand-up.
boring. This fucking sucks. Oh.
Yeah. I don't follow any stand-up.
Even the
comedians
stuff
or anything
that-
like
A lot of people say is like really good. What's his name? Who's the guy that has like yeah, he like usually wears like I guess just like a black t-shirt. He has long hair, long grey hair. Like he's old.
I don't know.
Go on.
Long grey hair.
Probably a
Probably
lot
have
of
to
people.
describe his content or
I don't know how to explain him. That's one of the comedians that people like actually say is good.
So he's
George
a
Carlin?
old man in a black t-shirt.
George Carlin, yeah, I think that's him.
okay. That's all. That's also my dad's. It's like your dad's favorite comedian, and then isn't anything like the other comedians they like. Because George Carlin, amazing, really amazing comedian, really intellectual. Said stuff that was provocational at the time, but was not punching down. And it was provocational because at the time, like literally, it was still like comedians would have been censored for talking about anything lewd or like he has a famous bit about all the swear words.
Yeah.
And you know, your 70-year-old dad will be like, I love George Carlin, and also this extremely racist man on the computer.
Yeah, like
Comedy Titans.
I honestly I could not like even watch George Carlin, and like I don't know. It's I don't know. Stand-up's just rough. It's
Either you get funny joke man or racism. There's no.
no, I just don't even like. Funny joke man still doesn't even like hit for me. Like I think I don't know. I just don't like the vibe of it. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that stuff. There was this one person who had like a purple puppet thing, and he would show up on my feed every now and again a while ago.
Yeah, I know that guy.
I
Oh
forgot
my
it,
god!
but
You just reminded me of like the most racist fucking comedy thing that I remember so many people thought was so funny. What was that fucking one that was a skeleton?
Jeff
that was
Dunham.
like
You're talking about Jeff Dunham.
the Middle Eastern one, the like Middle
you're talking about
Eastern
Jeff Dunham.
like skeleton dummy. That shit was fucked. So many people I fucking knew like were like, this shit's fucking hilarious. What the fuck?
Yeah, again, kind of a poorly dated racist humor from the early 2000s.
Was it even funny then though? Like really?
I mean, I grew up in a rural area and people all thought it was very funny. Haha.
I mean, I knew people that thought it was funny, but I don't know.
Anyway, if you like puppets, what about puppeting characters in the visual novel Fatal
Visual
12?
novel?
Rue. The visual
Chaz.
novel Fatal 12.
Is it not a comic?
I just.
Is it not a visual novel?
Fatal 12?
It is a visual novel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Punz just said it in a weird way.
Yeah, I just said it in a weird way. I was just weird. I was like, what do I say about that? The visual novel Fatal 12. And as I went to go and
Yeah,
click
you
on
sounded
it.
like you were saying visual novel like it wasn't a visual novel.
No, my bad.
Like, you know, like sometimes people will say like, what's something? I don't fucking know. I can't think of an example. That's just so.
You know what I can think about?
What cat?
What happened last time where a whole bunch of people died?
What? People died? How'd they die?
Was Federico dead yet? I don't.
No.
No.
No, not yet. Okay.
Motherfucker's still
Wait.
alive.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
wait,
don't think he has long to live.
Alan was like, okay, so last time on Fatal 12, Alan basically gave Rinka his cause of death and regret cards, and basically saying like, yeah, just eliminate me. And then Federico is like, flying to India to learn about Alan Scorpion's backstory and stuff, and try to get cards on him.
Scorpion.
And then
Alan Scorpion.
Frank, what else did happen? Oh yeah, they read the Rinka read her great grandmother's diary or whatever that looks a lot like the book that we have, that Rinka has.
What a coincidence.
What the?
And we also got this very, very lovely reaction image out of that whole exchange.
Oh, it was really good.
Yeah, here we go.
What reaction image? Am I missing something?
We got there you go. We got that.
Oh, that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, art.
Yes, this very lovely reaction image here. I clicked on the thing I didn't mean to click on.
She's so relatable.
True and real.
Is she Mel?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I wonder why.
A little sniffer.
Mm-hmm.
Sniffer, little sniffer. But yes, that is also what happened. That's pretty much what happened. So we're close to the next elimination. Court of Fate. That's what I forgot the name for the Court of Fate for a second there. And it seems like Alan Scorpion is set up to be eliminated. Federico is also set up to be eliminated. And that's why all those things popped up. I accidentally activated Twitch integrated throwing system, and I don't have my live 2D up. I should probably actually use that. That's the thing that, like, we know when VTubers get like bits thrown at them when people donate or whatever. That is the system that they use, and I had it set up for my live TV debut, and then I got most of the way setting it up, and then I never used it. I downloaded it and almost set it up, never used it again. Never used it. I should actually use it. I don't know, not like I care too much about getting donations and stuff anyways, because I work full time and everything.
Yeah, but I want to be able to throw stuff at you in VTuber form.
What the?
I do really like doing that on most streamers.
Mm-hmm. It is always very fun. It's always fun to see their reaction and stuff. I get to be like, again, as a streamer, you get to be like, ah, no, stop poking me with rocks. Ah, no, stop. But yeah, so that's kind of what happened last time in Fatal 12, was just setting up for the next elimination.
The stage is set.
The stage is set for probably one of my characters to die.
Again.
Well, yeah, Alan's gonna die.
I have a feeling Alan's probably gonna die, and Federico's gonna slip away somehow from being eliminated. Because Miharu tends to eliminate Federico, Rinka tends to eliminate Alan. I have a feeling both of them aren't going to be eliminated at once, and that Federico's going to be a pain in the butt to eliminate.
It does seem like they want to drag it out, but Federico also kind of made it seem like he might want to, like, he doesn't expect to make it through. So I don't know.
Yeah, because like they did give us a little backstory dump, like near the end of last stream, as he's like traveling to the airport to go fly out to India. Like here's Federico's tragic backstory. So
tragic backstory where he's a small business owner.
Small business owner, owning a loan shark agency, pretty much.
You know how we all look up to small business owners.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He was just trying to make it in the world, you know? He was just on the grind.
On the grind.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't letting morals or anything like that get in the way of the hustle.
You got that grind set, Punz?
No.
No, you don't have the grind set?
No.
What the hell? You need the grind set.
Can't believe you don't have the grind set.
I need the grind set?
Yeah, you need the grind set. It's important for grinding. How was you supposed to get money?
Anyway, Saturday, 2 days later.
Saturday, 2 days later. Yesterday passed without an issue. The four of us studied together after school, and then I did my usual diary reading at night. I told Miharu about Alan too. Looks like I'll be electing him, since she'll be electing Federico. On a superficial level, things have gone far smoother than they have in the weeks past. There weren't any huge incidents like with you, nor were there any need to make deals with people like Odette. Things aren't so simple deep down though. the significance of the upcoming eliminations is all the greater now that we've gone to know and see their development. There's no point in being depressed until the time comes, though. Instead, I try to brighten my mood before heading to school. Upon my arrival, Mao greets me with an eerie grin.
Mao is currently peeing.
What?
Mao is running back.
Oh.
Mal runs into the room.
So stupid.
Morning. Guess what today is?
July 7th, so Tanabata. Did I say that right, Kat? Or did I totally butcher it?
I think it's Tanabata, yeah.
Tanabata. Okay.
How about that?
Bingo. They've put up some bamboo over in the cafeteria, so let's go hang our wishes.
It's a bit embarrassing, but okay. I'm surprised you care, though. Normally, you're not interested in the stuff going on at school.
Sometimes I feel like it, you know? You're coming too, Mirin.
Alright, when a Franka does.
Alright, now that we're open, now we're in as well.
It must have been a Tanabata feature on TV or something. That aside, it's relieving to see Mao act like this. It'll probably be a relief if she was in her post all-nighter mode as well. Once we've ridden and hung our wishes up, we start to make our way to class. The faculty set up bamboo in the cafeteria that's shared between our and the college's campuses. Just like Mao said. A surprising number of people are participating, which leads me to taking a peek at some wishes. Most are relationship related.
So what'd you all write?
What happened to keeping it secret? Make it a point to keep what we've written to ourselves. For a simple reason too, we're shy.
Let me make one thing clear, Naomi. You might not have meant to see what I wrote, but you did nonetheless. I don't need to explain what will happen if you tell anyone. Do I?
I'm sorry. My lips are sealed.
Oh, caught a glimpse, did you? It's a loyal servant's duty to tell their queen everything, you know?
Sorry, but I can't, no matter what.
Beharo gives Naomi an exaggerated glare before transitioning into a smile. As for me, well, I guess there's no point in reminding myself of something I wrote.
Just a few more nights of sleep and it'll finally be summer vacation.
I wouldn't say a few when it's over a week away, but sure.
I had an argument once with someone about how you're supposed to use few and how many objects need to compose of something for few to be correct. I usually use it for 3 or more things. That's how I use it.
I mean, yeah.
Use 3 or more, but when does it become several? That's the question.
Well,
like all of them are 3 or more, except for a couple. A couple needs 2.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, I was like, isn't a couple like? No, it's not just 2. It's like, I basically thought it was like several.
Yeah. That was basically the argument we were having with them. It's like no, a couple is 2. A few means 3, and a few is for 3 or more.
Okay, but like, is there a point where few becomes too many? Like, when does few become too many, and you need to use like several or something?
Well, I'd argue that you can
Or
use
many.
a few for anything. Like, if there's a few ants in your backyard and there's like a bunch of them, like that still kind of counts because like you can say it jokingly.
Okay,
Oh,
so
there's a
it
few
really
ants.
depends on the size, because like you can have like 20 ants and you'd say that's a few, but if you have 20 apples, you wouldn't say you have a few apples, would you? You have a shit ton of apples, you know?
Yeah, I guess. I guess you're right. I would jokingly say, yeah, I have a few apples here, you know, no big deal. But like, I wouldn't actually mean like, for real a few.
So the moral of the story is, it doesn't fucking matter.
Oh, okay.
True, Cat. True.
As long as everyone understands what you're saying, it's all good.
And
Oh, here I thought that we had like a good 30-minute bit in that.
I was not going to extend.
I
I could have.
You haven't forgotten about our promise to go see fireworks, have you, Rennie? It should be around this time next month.
I haven't.
Let's make sure the four of us go together.
There's a hint of gravity to her word. It's not often she sounds like that, so it leaves the rest of us speechless. Naomi ends up breaking the silence.
Yeah, I love fireworks, so I'm really excited.
Haro and I not in agreement.
All right, now we're in charge of getting up early and grabbing us a spot then.
I'll do what I can.
We'll all go there together, for sure.
if Franca says so, then it's the truth.
My reluctance to say in the first place is why I forced myself to make that claim. It's a much more personal wish than what I wrote earlier, but it's a more earnest one. Once the day is over, I get ready for bed. As for the diary, I'm almost done with it in terms of pages. Tomorrow's session should be my last. I couldn't find a second volume after looking around, so tomorrow marks my last look into the daily lives of Linda and Diana. When I think about that, I recall what we talked about earlier on in the afternoon. Fireworks, huh? I talked to Miharu about it before, back when we were alone at the theme park. Back when I was the only one who didn't know anything about divine selection. Oh no. A flood of memories come back to me all at once. Must be tired. I feel my eyes begin to water as my emotions involuntarily pour out. I want to go. I want to go with everyone. My thoughts turn into screams. And then I remember that it's the middle of the night, so I end up smothering my face into a pillow. Helps to muffle my screams. It's also sudden. The fear of losing what I have at the moment, it has hit me just out of nowhere. I don't want anything until now to be undone. I fall asleep at some point, unable to sort out my emotions. Rodrigo returned to Japan from India on Sunday morning.
Damn it. Can't believe I only managed to find his cause of death.
In India, he visited both Alan's company and his family. According to his company, Alan was on a private business that wasn't to be divulged to anyone. As a result, he kept all contact with the company to a minimum. In exchange, the vice president was in charge of all important decisions for the time being. This led to Federico's discovery of an anti-Alan faction within said company, not to mention their connection to a certain competing company. Putting two and two together with what Miharu had told them, he was also able to deduce the background behind Alan's death and materialize their card. The big issue was learning his regret, since no one there had any valuable information related to it. His visit to Alan's home provided to be largely meaningless too. Never managed to come across someone like her. A girl there realized what Frederica was up to. Her name was Amrita. Their surnames might be different, but she was apparently Alan's sister. She showed no reservation in telling Federico to leave the moment she saw him. Federico knew that Alan had plenty of enemies. He never would have been poisoned if that weren't the case. What's more, those enemies of his would visit his home in order to uncover any potential weaknesses. Federico used this knowledge in an attempt to threaten her. It was to no avail, however. She did nothing but glare at him in response. Federico realized right then and there that she was a stranger to the concept of fear. She was undoubtedly aware of her brother's bad side, his merciless attitude towards others, his valuing of skill, competence above all else, and how many had lost their jobs due to both of these traits. Even then, she was wise enough to prevent his potential enemies from learning anything about him. The situation was full of contradictions, and yet she stood resolute before Federico and his threats. Federico likely would have resorted to a number of horrible means to force information out of her back in his mafia days. But this time, he gave in. The lack of both any backing from the organization and the confidence that she knew anything about his regret card caused him to do so. More importantly, the look in her eyes made it clear that she wouldn't budge through normal means.
Man, who did that girl remind me of? Not a dead, that's for sure.
There's something familiar about that look. Federico's inability to remember who it reminded him bothered him.
Well, whatever. She may have been a looker, but she's just a kid. Ugh.
Ew.
Gotta admit that I don't see her faring too well in the future with a personality like that.
Federico challenged to not be the worst character impossible. Apart from that, the fact remained that Federico was unable to attain Alan's regret. He gave himself a set time to return to Japan for 2 reasons. One was to prevent himself from losing his resolve, and the other was to ensure he had enough time for his one last-ditch effort.
Honestly, character's pretty irredeemable once they become a pedophile, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's...
Yeah. 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 Although now that I remember, didn't Odette flirt with Miharu a bit near the end? Like,
I mean, she did kind of like Professor Love, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
she did.
I mean, I'm not saying that I like her dead either, to be honest, but, you know.
Yeah. Like even with how much humanizing was done to Odette near the end, like Odette is still like a bad person. Like she took what was her name?
Bad person can do good things occasionally. It doesn't make them a good person, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like she kidnapped who was the child with the disease that where even if she survived, she would probably die soon after. She took her parents hostage and like threatened her, so like, you know, not to mention the other stuff in her backstory. So she's kind of a piece of shit no matter what, but yeah. The only thing left for him at this point, what were you gonna say, Rose?
I said brave.
Brave. I know, spicy take here, guys. Spicy, controversial
Kidnapping
take.
people is bad and pedophilia is bad. Yeah,
Yep.
Spicy take.
I know. I know.
Only the most boldest of stances on this this stream.
Truly. It's worth being canceled on Twitter.com to drop these takes to you guys, you know? The only thing left for him at this point is to find and question Alan directly.
Finding that asshole is the main issue.
The train rocks as he tries to discern Alan's location. Guess I fell asleep at some point. Waking up only to remember my outburst last night feels anything but good. On the right side, it proves just how much of a toll this whole thing has taken on me. I open my window and take a deep breath of fresh air to collect myself.
Oh man, guess it makes sense for me to go out like this.
Rodrigo chalks up his current situation as one befitting a loser like himself. He's unable to get in touch with Alan now that Scale is gone. He visited a number of... They're just wanting like a quarter of a waffle. Got a new waffle maker today.
Yummy. Yummy.
Yummy.
A quarter? A quarter?
Like a quarter slice of a waffle.
Mmm.
Oh, so it's
Is it
like
like a
those
big
huge
waffle?
ones that like you make 4 waffles out of one?
Yeah, it's like a circle one with where it's like cut into quarters.
Yeah, okay.
A Belgian waffle.
When you said a quarter, well, at least I was thinking, like a quarter of one of the, like a normal sized waffle. I was like, that's not much.
Like a little baby waffle maker.
I mean, the waffle maker we have at my house is, it makes like 2 waffles, but they're like normal sized waffles. They're not like a big waffle that you break up.
Interesting. Usually don't see those much in the US. Usually we just have like, I had one that was more like a square-ish kind of shape and also broke up into quarters. And then we had a flower one that broke up into eighths. Like that. What you described, Rose. There are our next door neighbor has 2 dogs, and sometimes they're howling, and I don't think they're being picked up on my mic, but they're going oh, oh, oh in the background.
Those poor doggos.
Poor doggos. Yeah, sometimes they go bork 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 during stream, and I'm like, ooh, I hope no one hears them. Not that like, you know, it would be funny if they did pop up on the stream, but it's like, oh jeez. He's visited a number of places in the hopes of finding him, but to no avail. He wasn't even at the warehouse where we met Odette and that other girl. In the end, he finds himself at the National Park in Shinjuku, the final destination. He doesn't know why this park has such a fancy name, but he doesn't care. What he does care about is the fact that Alan's not here either.
Hang on. I was DMing someone.
Oh, what?
Just means our fates aren't linked. That I even need to say such a thing makes me sick.
I can't believe I missed a perfect opportunity to use the Rose soundbite.
Which one?
Oh, here we go.
Dog is fucking barking.
Oh,
True.
not that one.
Not that one. My dog is fucking barking.
Ugh.
You don't like that one, Rose?
I don't like anything that has my voice in it, but it's fine. If other people like it, it's fine, I guess.
Yeah, they're funny, Rose.
Sure.
They are. You like your voice, Rose. His pace may seem leisurely, but he spent the day running around on foot. Time won't allow him to slow down. He's running so hard that he's gone covered in sweat despite his level of fitness. Like a twig? He has done all he can to triumph over Alan, with the level of effort that he'd long forgotten. That's why he feels so odd. It feels an odd sense of satisfaction despite having nothing to show for it. Thank you, honey. Can you give me the maple syrup, please? Thank you. What's that? Mine. Just brought me more waffles.
More waffles.
We have two types of maple syrup in the house. CO likes the processed fake maple syrup, and I got the all natural proper maple syrup.
She likes it
Like
thick, doesn't she? That's why she likes it.
Yeah, you like it thick, right, hon?
You like it thick, right, hon?
Why did you do that?
Ugh.
Why did you do that?
What?
What?
Not understand anything you're saying.
She just threw acid in
threatening,
Punz's
she was
face.
threatening me with a butter knife.
Sharp butter knives.
She's threatening me with a butter knife.
I would know. These are sharp butter knives.
No.
She gonna bleed in the chili, no.
Okay. I don't think I can tell you guys what just happened, or else my life would be in danger. But that's why she feels an odd sense of satisfaction despite having nothing to show for it.
Might as well grab some booze and drink until I pass out.
His decision made, he walks off into the night of his final day.
Final day.
Dawn
Yeah.
of the final day.
I swear, if he fucking somehow survives this shit, I'm...
His biggest regret changes to not figuring out Alan Scorpion's regret.
Ew, if that's it, that's fucked.
I'd also be like, bro.
Ugh.
His biggest regret is dying.
Regret. Not winning. 1 hour later, Federico returns to an area close by. In doing so, he notices a certain cafe.
I guess I wouldn't mind some coffee first.
He hasn't had any espresso during his whole trip. It won't quite match the taste of what he's used to back home, but he finds himself wanting some after so long. Is that you, Kat, after not having espresso for too long? It was you, right, who we were talking about yesterday, about how you used to have like a crazy amount of espresso, right?
Yeah, my order from Starbucks was having 4 additional shots of espresso in it when it already started with 2.
That's
Yes.
so much. Oh my god. What was it?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It's not that bad.
That's so much caffeine. And what was it? What was the drink? It was like a
Where's the white chocolate?
White mocha.
white chocolate mocha. And that already has a few shots of espresso in it. And I think you said it was, what, 6 shots of espresso total?
Yes.
That's crazy.
2 + 4 is 6. What?
2 + 3 + 4.
What is...
Good job, Rose. You did basic math.
I was making fun of the fact that Punz was like, and that's 6? Because you already
you're
said
right, sorry.
4 + 2
Good
is...
job, Punz. You did basic math.
What the heck? What the heck? I'm good at math. I'm good at math.
So am I.
Was it, honey? Do you have something to say about my math abilities? Okay, she just came in to take away the maple syrup.
Yeah, in case you might just start chugging it.
I would.
Can't trust the maple syrup around Punz.
What the? Nah, I couldn't chug maple syrup. Like whether the normal or fake. It's just like I think it's kind of like the same thing where like I can't eat just like raw icing because it's just too sugary, and I'm just like, eh.
Yeah, it is too sugary.
Too sugary
and it is
for
too
you?
much.
Really?
Well, I don't
I
mind
thought
that
you
icing.
like disgustingly sugary shit. Because
I
like
do.
I remember that video you posted, like that you're like, that looks so good, and it was like
Is that
some
the
like
one?
milkshake, but it was like fucking covered in so much shit.
Was that
It was
when
looked
we were
so
with,
fucked.
when we had Kiss May on the podcast and we were like watching,
Yeah, it was like that. Yeah, it was that. That shit looked fucked.
Here we go. Here it is.
You still have it?
I was checking the Punz and Pals YouTube channel before stream, so on my third monitor I just have Punz and Pals YouTube Studio open where I have the short ready to go. And I just had to scroll down a little bit to find it. But yeah, this is the short we were talking about. See, look, we got a waffle, we got ice cream, got cake on the ice cream.
Yummy. Multi
You're
much.
telling me you... Yeah, you're telling me you couldn't fucking chug maple syrup?
Okay, but like, okay, that I would be eating like normal candy or like in bits and pieces. So like the sugar content would be like spread out or whatever, right? But there it's just raw maple syrup. It'd just be like
All right, we're
Yeah.
all doing a shot of maple syrup.
shot of maple syrup.
I don't have any.
Don't have any maple syrup?
I don't know if I have any. I might. I have to check the fridge.
What if we took
Continue?
a shot at continuing this visual novel?
Epic segue.
nice job, Nian. It won't quite match the taste of what he's used to back home, but he finds himself wanting some after so long. I guess even Federico wants some maple syrup now.
Mamma mia.
Me, I want my Italian maple syrup.
Let's continue.
Yeah, let's go. Let's keep going. Let's not get sidetracked anymore. Let's keep going.
Okay. The lights are still on, leading him to believe the shop's still open. Thus, he struts his way over to its entrance.
And inside is Alan Scorpion telling Rinka his regret.
Retelling his entire backstory to Rinka again. After day turns to night, I sit down at my usual table with the diary. I've got some coffee with me as well, but I'm being extra careful not to spill it on the book. I didn't spend the whole day studying thanks to having to take care of some chores, but hey, it's nice to finally sit down and relax. I don't get to do that too often these days. At first I was reading through this diary to find information related to divine selection, but somewhere along the way I found myself simply enjoying it. I can see why Naomi loves to read so much now. Okay. After taking a sip of coffee, I open up to the page I have bookmarked. Soon after, I hear someone shouting outside the store. Who the familiar voice could be.
The hell? Why is it closed when the light's still on? Way to ruin my impression of the place. At what time of night? Motherfucker?
It's dark
Go to
out.
bed.
Also, like, how does he expect, like, stores to, like, clean up after closing? Supposed to go clean the dark? No? Right,
Guess
Rose,
clean in the dark.
when you have to clean up, if you're on night shift and you have to clean up, you totally clean the dark, right? That way everyone knows you're not open.
Well, Well, we have massive gates that close, so it doesn't really matter. You know it's closed when the gates are closed.
Oh, okay. Never been to McDonald's with gates before.
My area needs them.
No.
We have security guards. When like at night, we just have security guards. That's it. That's all that needs to be said, I guess.
Jesus.
My restaurant manager got his car stolen the other day by a bunch of 10-year-old kids.
Huh?
Yeah, so I wasn't on at the time. I saw the video though. These kids pulled up in a car, like actual like 10-year-old kids. They pulled up in a car that they'd already stolen, got out, opened the manager's car. Because my manager, he has a Mini Cooper, right? And it was a brand new Mini Cooper, so it has this detection thing. Also, I'm sorry, I'm detouring a little bit.
Just a little bit.
He has this Mini Cooper, and it's got the kind of like key that's like, if it's in the car, you can start the car. You don't need to like actually like use it. And he just left it in his car because he can lock it from a distance. He can lock it with his phone, but apparently he didn't lock it, and he left his key in there because he's a fucking dumbass and thinks, oh, I'll just lock it with my phone and no one will be able to get in, so I can just leave my key in there. But he apparently didn't lock it, and the kids just went up, opened his car. It took them a little bit. I don't know what took them so long, because the video looks like they're like struggling to turn it on. I don't know. It's hard to tell because it was a fucking camera from the restaurant. And they fucking just start driving away. It's like, bro, why the fuck would you leave your key in the car? Why would you not like put it in your laptop bag? Because he carries his laptop bag in every shift. Why not leave it in the laptop bag? Like, you're not gonna leave the laptop at the shift. Like, you're taking it back to your car. Why does it like... That just seems so stupid. But also, these kids are 10 years old. And then I don't really feel any sympathy for the manager because they were stupid enough to leave the keys in the car. And they were being like extremely racist towards the people that stole the car. Because these are indigenous kids. And they were referring to them as the C word when they were talking to another manager about them.
Ooh.
So it was like, yeah, honestly, I don't give a shit if you got your car stolen, if you're a fucking racist piece of shit, and you're also dumb enough to leave your keys in there.
Yeah.
Screw them.
Yep. Screw them. It's not that hard. Just take your keys out of your car. Like, what the heck?
But also, like, it's my fucking restaurant manager. Like, what the fuck? You have to have some kind of intelligence to be in that spot, right? Like, I don't know.
Apparently not. Hi, morning person. Hi. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy to me. You would not catch me not taking my keys out of my car, even if I forget to leave it. You just always take the keys. Like, what?
Oh, also apparently his car is $90,000.
Jesus. Breakfast now by Wheeler.
He's also lucky because they ended up torching the other two cars that they had stolen. His one luckily wasn't torched. Like, well, I guess luckily for him.
The children torched the cars they stole.
Oh yeah, they crashed them. Like they use them until they have no petrol left. Then they crash them. Then they torch them.
Jesus.
We have a really bad carjacking problem here. There was a Facebook page that was started up. I think it was called GTA Townsville, and it was like these kids like posting like shit like, look, we stole a car, blah blah blah. You know?
My God.
They were like thought it was cool to be like GTA. It's actually kind of fucked.
That. Okay, I would love to go more on this, but I also realize that once again we're delaying the game. Okay, the doors closed, but I can hear them loud and clear. What's more, the voice sounds familiar. I close the diary and duck behind the counter to better scout out what's going on. Standing outside is none other than Federico Carminati. Why is he here? Didn't he sell things after his discussion with Miharu? Prepare myself for the worst. Though something feels off. He isn't addressing me directly now that I think about it. In fact, it may be safe to assume he's here by coincidence, judging by what he said. He's just upset that the store's closed. There's no need to overthink things in this situation.
What the? You...
Seems like he's noticed me. I bet he never expected me to be running a cafe, much less the fact that I'm simply trying to read a book. He stands there and stares at me, mouth agape. I decide not to say anything to shatter his silence. Shortly after, he grins from ear to ear before erupting in laughter. The way he's laughing, it's a familiar sound. Federico can't hide his surprise at this turn of events. Inside the cafe he's about to visit stands none other than Shinchimai Rinka. It's the first time they have met one-to-one in the real world. Fate must be up to something for this to happen on his last day. Her presence within the closed cafe could mean that she works there, but Federico is more inclined to believe that she lives inside. That doesn't matter to him, though. Instead, he finds himself excited about a certain revelation.
That's who she reminded me of.
Rinka is staring Federico down, clearly wary of him. That look in her eyes brings someone else to mind. Amrita, Alan's sister. They both share that same resolute gaze. He always wondered why Alan seemed so concerned with Rinka, but he figured it had nothing to do with his regret. He was wrong. This chance discovery seals the deal for him. Alan's regret is relayed to her.
I should do that. That's the way the fucking character laughs in Monster Hunter Rise, and it's so stupid every single time he fucking does it.
And he goes, ha 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 ha. They were like,
No, you're not doing it like... I don't know how to explain how to change the laugh you're doing. I don't know.
His excitement turns into a sense of joy he has never experienced before. He has won. At the last minute, he finally possesses all of Alan's cards. He has successfully succeeded in outdoing someone he wants to beat.
Yo.
Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome on in, Fab. Welcome. Hope you're doing
Hi,
good.
Fab.
Hey,
Hi,
Fab.
Hope you've been doing good. Oh, hi, Frozen. Hi. We're just reading Beetle 12 at the moment. It's a Yuri / Battle Royale visual novel, and we're near the end of it. There's only like 4 contestants left in the Battle Royale, and we're just about to, probably after this scene, be doing eliminations in a bit. Also, hi again, Frozen.
Here's to you, kid.
Federico then takes his leave without bothering to enter Lionhouse. Rinka stands there alone and puzzled over what just happened.
Bullshit way for him to survive! Fuck
Yeah.
me! I hate that shit!
I was like, okay, that's some very weird logic game. That's some. Okay, I think that's you'd have to jump through a few logical hoops and hurdles to get to that conclusion. These two people look at me the same way, and Alan seems protective of Rinka. Therefore, Alan, and because Rinka and Alan's sister look in a similar way, Alan regret is about his sister. Aha! Like, okay, I don't know. That seems like it's a little too many hoops. I don't know. I had the feeling that Federico was gonna somehow avoid being eliminated. Dang it. Rika stands there alone and puzzled over what has just happened. What was that all about? Federico randomly decided to wander off while I was giving him a silent stare. I'm not even sure what he wanted. He looked incredibly happy for some reason, though. That sure was frightening, in more ways than one. Not sure why, but there was something unsettling about the way his expression switched from anger to surprise and then to joy. It didn't seem like he was rejoicing over obtaining my information, at the very least. Maybe I'll take a break from reading today. Perhaps it's for the best, since he might try and come back. Sucks that when I'm almost done with it, but oh well. After returning to my bedroom, I focused on preparing myself for tonight's election. Alright,
Good evening, my lovely. Oh.
I was gonna say, before we get to this, does anyone need to take a break? Anyone need to go pee or get food or whatever?
I think I need to go pee.
Okay. Take a quick break here then. We have a nice little scene transition there, and we've been streaming for almost an hour 45. Right, I'm gonna take a quick break, everybody. I am also gonna go pee real quick, and then we will proceed with tonight's Court of Fate, tonight's elimination. See you guys in a second. I'll be right back. I go pee. Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Curly, hi. Why did the toad go to therapy? It had too many deep-rooted issues.
Yuck.
I blame Rose. Rose was the one who being on me for not getting Applebee's burgers. I mean, to be fair, I also haven't had a burger from Applebee's, I think. It's been a hot minute since I've gone to one.
Can't say I've had any desire to go to Applebee's.
Yeah, no, there's an Applebee's in my hometown when I was growing up, and that's where you would meet with friends a lot. And then every now and again I would go, but since then I've never wanted to go to an Applebee's because it's just kind of eh. But they're just kind of
kind of an Applebee's, you know.
How is you? I'm okay, Curly. I don't know if it's come through the stream or to you guys or not, but for some reason I've been feeling like short of breath for the stream. I don't know why. I feel a little lightheaded.
That's not good.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I've been trying to make sure I take good breaths between stuff.
Good breath. Real in the breath play.
Nice breathy ASMR.
No, I can't say I've noticed.
Hear this? Let's see. This is. Right, let us judge Curly's restaurant tier list. Let me show this on stream. And get rid of the BRB. Let's see. What did I haven't gone to, sadly? Canes I haven't gone to. Wingstop I haven't gone to.
I'll start from the bottom going up. I don't know. See, I don't put a lot of, I wouldn't put a lot of these in F tier. Maybe I just like a good slop, you know.
Let's see. I don't know if I put Jimmy John's in F tier. Subway definitely in F tier. Papa John's.
Subway's going F tier. Pizza Hut's at least a D.
Yeah.
You know,
I like the
Papa
Pizza Hut
John's,
stuff,
Pizza Hut, Little Caesars is a D. KFC's a D. I've had some bad churches, but Carl Jr.'s a D. I don't even think Arby's is an F for me. White Castle's kind of an F. Chick-fil-A is more like a B.
Tia loves White Castle. She likes their little sliders.
I only had it like once.
It was called White Castle, I heard.
I'm back.
PDQ and Zaxby's in D tier. McDonald's in D tier. Oh, come on.
I don't say McDonald's is D tier.
Wait. Where's Curly's list? Where is it?
Culver's in D tier. Come on.
D tier. I don't know fucking 90% of these. What the fuck? What the fuck is a Checkers Pop-Up? I know of Popeyes.
I mean, American things.
Never had it. Potbelly, never heard of that. Wendy's, I've heard of it, but I obviously never had it.
Is that like a Whippersnippers or a
Shake
Boom
Shack?
Whackers?
What the fuck is a Shake? Shut the fuck up. Boom Whackers isn't even an Australian term.
Is that like a Jimmy Johnson's?
Australia have Wendy's? Our Wendy's is different than yours. Our Wendy's is a Our Wendy's is a donut shop.
What? I thought Aki said they had Wendy's. Then
Unless they got bought out. Unless they got bought out. They might have gotten bought out and then now they have Wendy's.
Waffle House C tier, you're dead to me.
Taco Bell B, Chipotle B. The few times I've gone to Cheats, I like Cheats. I had too much coffee.
Oh my god, Fab, B and Catherine are also vibrating rapidly.
Same. Maybe that's why I feel like lightheaded and short of breath. I accidentally overput the grinds in my coffee today. I usually just eyeball it whenever I make my coffee.
That shouldn't fuck you up that much.
Yeah.
Have you had protein?
This was the Wendy's that we used to have.
Sausage, single sweet Italian sausage before stream, and then I had the waffles that CL made, and those are my only foods today.
Oh, Wendy's was an ice cream place, but they also sold fucking donuts. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a fucking limb here and say that's not the same as Wendy's that we're talking about.
Yeah. But they got apparently they no longer exist. So maybe we do have Wendy's, the like actual
hamburger restaurant.
Yeah, we might have that now, I guess. Wait, Wendy's. So these and as the no, okay, we still have this Wendy's.
Apparently there is a Wendy's.
Do we actually? Yeah, I guess, but not in my definitely not in my city.
So hamburgers and chicken burgers.
And then chicken nuggets.
Right, yeah. I definitely ain't seen no fucking Wendy's.
You won't get 5 this year? Apparently you will be getting Wendy's soon, Rose. Somewhere in Australia.
I think what's actually on everyone's mind is when these idiots are gonna get back to their visual novel stream.
These are gonna get fucking old, holy. Also, have you put Subway at F tier? You make the fucking sub.
You make it your way.
You're the one that fucking made it. Shit, you made it. Shit.
Okay, dude.
The bread is us. There is like fucking several bread options there, and you cannot tell me that they're all us.
Subway has been known for their lower quality ingredients. They were sued a while ago for like, what was it? Not having enough tuna in their tuna to count as tuna or something like that.
It's true.
And then like something about their chicken, I think. Like got people sick or something. They've had a few cases like that.
In Australia, I think it's better because we have better food standards than the US. So.
Most of the world has better food standards than the US. Most of the developed world. Yeah, it's crazy. We're finally banning Red 40 over here in like a year. Eventually, finally. Yeah, other countries have favorable regulation. Come to think of it, yeah. Because like usually whenever things get banned in Europe, it takes like 5+ years to get banned over here in the US. Because our just food quality standards are just so much lower. It's crazy.
I mean, apparently in Australia we don't even have Red 40 banned. Like, it's on a thing where it's like it's regulated, but like there's some foods that can still have
it. We banning you can't order enough fast food anymore? Liquid 40 is only
What does
lines
that
for
mean?
products here as well. Also gets banned, also delayed, just less.
Huh.
Interesting. I thought they were more like European countries, right? They were quicker on the bans. Okay, yeah,
quicker
that's what you're
also.
saying, Pat. I misread that. Yeah, they banned stuff there too.
Curly's list is completely unbased. From what I see, what I'm seeing here, it's like, it's an awful list. Domino's over Pizza Hut? I mean, I don't like Pizza Hut or Domino's, but Domino's over Pizza Hut? That's crazy to me. Is your Pizza Hut, like, really shit?
Here, Pizza Hut is kind of. It's very greasy, and if you don't like greasy pizza, you won't like it. But since I'm on the East Coast, there's no reason to get Pizza Hut. If you want a greasy, like New York style pizza, you just go from eat from like a local place, and then you get a better version of that. So there's no real reason for pizza.
The bread at fucking Domino's, the dough, sorry, is like just it tastes. It's like cardboard. It's cardboard on its toppings on cardboard, and then fucking Pizza Hut at least has like normal dough, you know. I actually, you know what, I kind of agree with, let's get back on topic.
Okay.
Let's do the visual novel. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
You're fine, Rose. You're fine. I
Oh.
have been totally playing along whenever we interrupt the stream. So like, no, you're fine. It's my job as the streamer to be like, okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Whenever we could go on for too long, but no, it's been fun doing the bits. So don't.
Just stoning at me. Are you stoning me, Mel?
Oh no. Mate, well, I could.
It's usually used towards me, and I mean that's I'm used to being stoned. You know, it's fine.
Stunning Curly. Stunning
Stoning
you.
Curly. It's a
Stoning
shotgun
me.
stone.
You stoned me last night. Didn't end well though. Anyways, good evening, my lovely little slaves to fate.
That's the 10th time I've had to listen to her voice. Parka addresses the court of fate as she always does. I'm well aware of the cruelty being masked by her divine tone, as well as the reality that I have the same cruelty within me.
Four remain, but who will survive till the end?
I'm guessing you'd prefer a girl if you're gonna use us as your host. I don't think she gives a shit about that.
Yeah.
Goodness no, I view all genders equally.
Well, shit, she's non-binary. She doesn't care who she is.
Nice.
Well, not non-binary, fluid, I guess? I don't know what the fuck it would be if you just don't care.
I think it's kind of would just be her identity or like how.
Yeah, her identity. Like,
Yeah,
if
just
she doesn't give a
gender
shit if she's agender? Is agender not giving a shit?
I
can't remember which one
simply must encourage us not to go on a sexuality and gender
Okay.
diversion.
Okay.
Did you read this line, Rose?
Says the goddess that went on about how I must reek of booze.
Did I? I'm afraid I don't recall such an exchange.
You little.
At it again, I see. I can't say I mind it tonight, though.
Holy crap, seeing you smile might just be the creepiest thing I've ever experienced. Ew.
What the heck, Rodrigo? Alan has a lovely smile. Alan and Federico have no issue engaging Parka in senseless conversation. That's been the case since the beginning, in fact, especially with Federico. That's right. Tonight is the last night I'll get to see this. I don't feel sad about it, just empty. Can't say for sure how Miharu feels. At the very least, chosen to remain silent like me.
We're finally nearing the end of the Divine Selection. I do look forward to seeing what fate has in store for you all. Allow me to begin tonight's election. Revolve, O Clock of Fate.
Lie grin signals the beginning of the election procedure. I place as numeral 1 is one I detest. I'm always the one forced to make the first declaration as a result.
Well, numeral 1.
I elect numeral 12. I make sure to look Alan in the eyes as I say so. I'm using his life as a stepping stone for my own. The truth that no rationalization can change. Thus, I have to accept it. He smiles upon hearing my declaration and nods.
Next is numeral 2. I elect numeral 3.
Things are proceeding as expected. Federico nods in response, his expression an odd mix of satisfaction and displeasure. I understand now just how incredible it is for him to remain that composed.
And yourself, numeral 3.
Who, me? Sure, I've got an election. And it's got your name all over it, Alan. Ugh. Ugh.
Good
He's
grief.
a 12 person plus he's fucking cringe. Holy.
Ew.
Good grief. Can you please refer to him by his numeral?
Even Parker's not putting up with Federico shit now.
Hey now, everyone knows each other's names at this point, so it should be fine. But okay, I'll obey your rules. Numeral 12, I'm electing you.
Very well.
Parker nods and then turns to face Alan. He raises his voice before she can prompt him, though.
Allow me to elect Federico Caminati.
Heavens, must you be like this too? Please wait until I ask before you make your declaration.
That was my way of accepting his provocation. I elect numeral 3.
Very well. Do allow me to stress the importance of adhering to the rules, however.
Federico
We're all
and
gonna
I
fucking die anyway.
is very particular about the rules, I guess. Federico and
Well.
I have elected Alan. Ooh. Meanwhile, Miharu and Alan have elected Federico. All four of us face duplicate elections. This isn't a situation I had anticipated. I get that Federico wants to elect Alan, even if it means causing that situation, but honestly, I didn't think he had all of his cards. I'm not quite sure why Alan wants to elect Federico when Miharu's already doing so either. This entire situation has me slightly bewildered. I can't see this as a tactic to make us back off. It should be clear at this point that I won't hesitate to earn election priority. What are you thinking?
Well, well, quite the clash of wills we have tonight. Allow me to handle this all in order.
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead. Yo, Miharu. I ain't got I ain't too fond of letting that asshole be the one to put the nail in the coffin. Still, I wish I could have spent all.
Yeah.
Kinda wish I could have spent a wild night with you, but hey, you'll at least be the one to put the end of this for me, won't you?
How many times must I tell you not to speak? I have a role to carry out.
Fujiko ignores Parker's distress and tells Maharu that he's leaving it to her. What's more, Alan turns to speak to me.
I share the same sentiment as him. I would be ashamed to call myself Amrita's brother if he were the one to eliminate me.
I clench my fists as I listen to his words. I finally understand his thought process. It's not a logical decision at all, but it's one I can understand.
Men are truly hopeless. Is that what you were hoping I'd say?
I'm not really into that sort of thing, but sure, that works. What?
Okay, I didn't expect you to think about things this way.
It's in my nature as a brother, which is all I will be at the moment.
That's enough. I need you all to follow proper protocol.
It's like, no banter allowed. Arka actually raises her voice at us. How unusual. There's no anger in her tone though. If anything, I think she's excited. It's an abnormal situation, one where myriad emotions are all crossing paths.
Numeral 1 and 3 selection of numeral 12 should be our first priority. As you know, revealing a personal card will allow you to obtain election priority. What will you do, numeral 1?
I'll reveal my name card.
I'll reveal my regret.
Close my eyes as Perka chides Fujiko for ignoring protocol again. My actions are essentially throwing mud in his face after he helped me. But that's okay. What I'm about to do is through my own will. I'll reveal my cause of death then.
I'm fresh out of cards reveal, so I guess I'll let you have the right to eliminate him. I won the moment I gathered all three cards. I won the moment I gathered all three of his cards. Hell, I should thank you for giving me the final push I needed.
So that's why. I finally understood his actions from last night. He must have learned about Amrita somehow. I've never met her myself, but similarities must be authentic if even he's able to make the connection between me and her. Still, it doesn't feel right for him to thank me. I never did anything for him. He's the one who obtained the answer he was looking for on his own.
Very well. Up next is numeral 2 and numeral 12 selection of numeral 3.
We never did have the pleasure of meeting face to face.
Indeed. You helped drink out though, didn't you? I owe you my thanks for that.
Spare me your gratitude. I'm sure you've been told that I'm not fond of such niceties.
I have every intention of earning election priority. What will you do?
I have 3 cards remaining, but the last thing I want is for him to haunt Amrita if I eliminate him. You may have the right. As for us, how does continuing our bout at a later time sound, Federico Carminati?
That sure ain't gonna sit well with me. How about we just call it a win and on both sides?
No.
Yo. Yo.
Oh, come on.
No talking amongst each other. How many times must I repeat myself?
Parka halts the conversation for us. Next, she begins the process of bringing two lives to their end.
With that decided, numeral 1 and numeral 12, numeral 2 and numeral 3, allow me to proceed with the election procedure.
The Court of Fate rumbles following her exclamation. I'm up first. The platform makes its way to the upper stratum, as does Alan's. Alan and I face one another upon completing our ascension. He remains silent, albeit with a peaceful expression.
I already told you everything there is to say during that night.
Yeah. His current silence compared to the night he's referring to says it all. That silence is soon disturbed by Parka.
Oh my, done chatting already. I must admit, I expected you to express some anguish over this, numeral 1.
Everyone has a surprising side to them, right?
Indeed.
Oh, granted I shan't complain about everything proceeding smoothly. Do begin your election, then.
I open up my card book once she shuts her mouth. My cards flow out in response, despite the majority of them being useless now. His name is Alan Scorpion. He was killed with poison.
If there's one thing I regret, it's not using my position to present you with a diamond that you no doubt would have been able to afford. Would never have been able to afford.
You being sarcastic now? I'm about to kill you, dude.
To make up for it, allow me to teach you a magic phrase. One based on my belief that Amrita will become the next CEO. A time will come when you require such jewelry. This phrase will allow you to purchase some for a remarkably low price.
Got close to himself before continuing.
You wet the bed until you were 13 years old. Say this to her and you'll be able to afford any jewelry you desire.
That's messed up. I can't help but crack a smile. He cares for his sister far more than I imagined. An overprotective big brother through and through. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous.
I must admit, being elected under these circumstances isn't too bad. Go on, finish your job.
Yeah, his regret is his sister's future. My cards begin to shine in response, floating to the middle of the Court of Fate. Once there, light engulfs the entire space. It's then that I hear his last words.
Then again, you've no need for jewelry when those eyes of yours shine brighter than any stone.
The scenery switches to that of a hotel room. Alan was going through documents. Not just paper documents, but files stored on his laptop and tablet as well. Room service arrived shortly thereafter. It was coffee. Alan didn't normally partake, but his secretary recommended it if he needed a way to keep himself awake. They claimed that coffee here was especially good. He took a sip. Full body paralysis followed mere moments later. Only then did he notice just how many people had to have worked together through their shared hatred of him. His time was short, however. He lacked the means to judge them for their decision. Only the outcome mattered, and how it was a fitting end for someone who had thrown so much away. But in his heart remained one regret. He hadn't seen his dear sister in half a year. A child could grow like a weed in that little time. If only he could have seen that growth, her baby steps toward adulthood. My consciousness returns in what I guess was 5 minutes. I wasn't surprised by what I saw. It all made sense based on what Alan told me. One question lingers in my mind though. Why did no one see how kind he was? Do you see all of what I see?
Memories are beyond my realm of expertise, I'm afraid.
True, for once a nice and cheery elimination fab. Compared to Gail Johnson's being speaking crashing out on Rinka. What's that supposed?
Allow me to show you the cards in numeral 12's possession. Please consider what you'd like to obtain before you or as you descend.
Wait a minute. My attempt to stop her is in vain as she has already disappeared. Following that, my platform begins descent. Rinka's platform returns to the lower stratum not long after she leaves. Maharu looks at her in the eye and nods. Words aren't needed between them now. Her own platform begins to rise after this. Federico's follows suit.
Bing bong.
They face one another in the upper stratum. It's the first time they've done so since their last encounter in the real world. Oh no, you're gonna give Rose PTSD, no!
I actually like that sound.
Oh no, she's so traumatized, she likes the sound now, no!
What the hell?
To give you context, chat, it was one of the Nier games Rose was playing.
Drakengard. It's...
And during a boss fight, there's like a boss that shoots out little rings at a rhythm, and Rose has to like match them in order to not die. And it was like several hours of Rose streaming this in the Discord, just dying over and over again, and we eventually end up making a little soundbite of that because Fujiko is the one to break the silence.
There's something I want to ask you.
Is it how to kill yourself? I mean, what is it?
Are you a lesbian or something? As far as I can tell, you're in love with that squad. Ugh.
Jesus, Federico. This is not the question Miharu had anticipated.
Hey, you's a lesbian.
He's one of them lesbos.
Hey, is that why you don't want to date me? Because you're a lesbian?
Oh my god. Federico. Well, she may have gotten angry under normal circumstances. Being asked in such a blunt manner renders her completely speechless.
Did you say polite?
Hmm?
Did you say polite? Did she say...
Blunt.
Oh, blunt. Okay, you mumbled the word entirely, so I was like, what the fuck word was that? There's no way she said polite, right?
Just politely ask someone if they're a lesbian. I mean, you can't do that, I guess, but...
You can.
Rose, are you a lesbian?
Yes. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Guess it doesn't matter when this is the end for me.
Do you make it a point to sour people's impressions of you whenever you leave?
No need to feel embarrassed. Can't claim to understand why people are gay. But it ain't weird or anything to me.
Why are you gay?
Oh, fuck, yeah, no.
Why are you gay?
Jesus.
Why are you gay?
Imagine everyone was gay and was like, I can't understand how you can be straight. Like, what? Ugh. Fuck. Hell, I'd have taught you a technique or two if you said so earlier. Stop talking!
Her response was joked with an icy stare. There's no animosity behind it, however. Just her silly way of responding to a silly joke.
Is that all you wanted to ask? Why, do feel free to talk a bit longer if you so wish.
Okay, apparently now banter's allowed.
No, I'm good. Nothing left to say, is there?
If you could find an afterlife, please find a way to kill yourself again. I mean, you're right.
Neither of them are surprised by Parka's sudden appearance. While somewhat displeased, she continues with the procedure.
Do select your cards then, numeral 2.
Miharu opens her card book when prompted.
His name is Federico Carminati.
Oh yeah? This isn't about me, but there's one last thing I wanted to say. That beast of a woman never forgot how to enjoy life, even after all she'd been through. She even threw away an easy chance of survival to save me, but then I up and died anyway. My point is, well, just remember that people like us lived our lives the best we could. What's important is that you enjoy the ride. So don't you dare go killing yourself again, got it?
He was crushed to death.
Parker said that she can change fate last time, so make sure to take advantage of that. And if both you and the kiddo make it through to the end, let your desires take priority a bit more. Don't worry about your image. Your looks will keep you covered there. Yeesh.
His regret is not dating a teenage girl. I'm sorry, his regret is success.
She bites her lip as she reads out his final card. She has no idea what emotion she's feeling right now. I was also on a roller coaster of emotions there, because I was like, I was thinking, hey, you know, maybe Federico will say something like actually kind of nice there near the end, and then he just had to throw in the looks thing at the last minute. It was just like,
You're such a doll. Don't worry so much about education.
He's just an awful person, honestly.
Italians,
I don't know
am
where
I
I'm gonna
right?
go after this place. I pray that you two have a great relationship. Why did you say that? Oh.
The Court of Fate is once again engulfed by the lights from Miharu's cards. The scenery of a sinking ship unfolds. The ship's captain leapt towards him. Her body collided with his immediately after. The ship's components collapsed at the same time, crushing him underneath them. His resentment toward his failure and something else accompanied his death.
Sorry, I don't need your prayers. If anything, that'll just make things worse.
Damn.
There's no need to fool yourself, Mahar. Stop it. You were only allowed to call me by name when I was your vessel. Is that so? Wait a minute. Your only method of observing the real world up until divine selection was through me, wasn't it? In that case, how have you been keeping tabs on it, until now? Your friend is waiting below.
What the? Haru's platform begins to move after Parka ignores her question. It helps her to realize something, though. She's getting ever closer to an answer. Haru returns from the upper stratum alone. Her platform settles next to mine once more. Thus, only us and Parka remain in the Court of Fate. The seemingly endless space somehow feels even bigger now.
Wish I got clicked off. Well done. Have you decided which card to take?
Not like anything's worth it. Maybe I'll take numeral 6's name card. It belonged to the woman Alan eliminated on the first night. I never met her, but learning her name should allow me to remember her.
I'll take a page out of Rinka's book and have numeral 7's named then.
He must have understood what I was going for. The name belonged to the man Odette eliminated on the second night. Oh yeah, true. They never learned his name either. I'll ask her about it later. That way I'll finally know the names of all 12 participants. I'll be able to remember every last one of them.
Oh? I see that cards are useless to the two of you at this point.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Can you end it already? I want to get some proper rest. Yes, very well.
Rocket gives an apathetic response before returning to the center of the Court of Fate.
Tonight's session resulted in 2 eliminations. I bid you farewell for now.
I might not like her, but I can't deny how pleasant her voice sounds.
True.
Yuki does have a lovely voice. Divine selection. It won't be long until this cruel ritual is finally over. Morning. I'm stricken with a sense of loss upon waking up. My alarm rings after I spent some time staring at the ceiling. I've managed to wake up before it went off, somehow. Check my phone only to notice a message from Miharu. It's about the card she obtained last night. Ro, huh? Wonder if he's Chinese. He was that chubby old man, if I recall. Not sure what sort of life he led, but I can only assume he'd gone through his fair share. I sent her numeral 6's name as thanks. Her name was Chan. She was probably in her mid-20s, judging from her appearance. Although her desperate plea for someone to help her stood out the most. Her life must have been at its highest point for her to react in such a way. Every single person has led their own lives. Sounds obvious, but I've come to appreciate that reality much more. I get a follow-up text from Miharu as I'm thinking. Fine, I'll start today. You ready? Bwah. I spew an unintelligible sound in response. Looks like she has more to say. There's no need for us to rush since it's just us left. Let's get exams out of the way before we think about how to handle divine selection. Both Alan and Frederica were eliminated during last night's election. Miharu was right. We can take our time to think things through once we're done with exams. Alan. Curiosity gets the better of me, which leads me to do an online search of his name. His position meant that even Japanese news outlets would report on his death. It was labeled as a death under unknown circumstances at first, but now it's been chalked up to suicide. There's no way he'd commit suicide. Anyone who knew him would agree. His death occurred 2 months ago now. I'd like to try and do anything about it. Not like anyone would believe me if I could. Not like it affects my life in any way. But it still frustrates me. Alan expected things to play out this way, though. That means there's a more important issue to reconsider. And Rita. Per the contents of his will, the position of CEO will simply be taken by Jesus. The position of CEO will be taken up by the late CEO's younger sister. Apparently, there were plenty of arguments over it, but she got appointed in the end. She even changed her name to Amrita Scorpion to carry on his legacy and is working hard with the support of others. I guess people aren't thrilled with this show of nepotism, judging by the comments in the articles themselves. Doesn't matter. I know she'll forge a path ahead without giving haters the time of day. There are photos of her in the articles too. You can tell she's still young, but she certainly is gorgeous. I'm not really sure how we're similar, but I can take pride in Alan's claim that they were. Okay. Time to move on with my own life. I've decided to put reading the diary on hold until I'm done with finals. Much as I want to finish it, I'd rather not come across something important right now. It'd kill for my ability to focus on studying. I enjoy a nice big stretch and get ready for school.
Free at last.
An arduous 5 days of exams finally comes to an end.
Wait, so are they grade 12 or?
I think so.
Was it? Okay.
I forget if it was specified or not. They're either
I think it
grade
was.
11
I just
or
don't
grade
remember.
12.
I just don't remember what like fucking freshman or all that sort of shit means.
They mean 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
They used all those terms instead, and I don't.
I think they might be junior, so I think they might be grade 11.
Okay.
I feel like I remember Naurin being called a junior when they talked about that junior girl that died.
Oh yeah, so in that Naurin is 1 year below them, so yeah, they would be sophomore, I guess.
Oh.
Or what? Yeah, because Naurin is 1 year below them, so they'd have to either be seniors or
We just
sophomores.
like never used those terms in Australia, so like no clue what the fuck any of that shit means.
True, Fab, true. Bois featured in media. I think it's the first time I've ever heard someone use bois in the media.
Bois.
Bois. Bois.
Oh, it's like I heard fucking yoink in fucking Monster Hunter Rise. I was like, whoa, like I just never hear yoink in anything, and hearing a character go yoink when they like pick something up is like, whoa.
I've seen it used in cartoons in the US before. They say yoink sometimes.
I don't think they say yoink. They like there's like an animated yoink sound effect, like kind of thing. But like I never really hear it said, you know? Like verbally said. Usually it's like a yoink sound. There's an actual sound effect for it. And then like maybe they like say it or the word pops up on the screen. Like it's usually not directly said. At least from what I've seen.
Okay. The time spent at school was short due to each day being limited to 2 subjects, but that doesn't make it any less grueling. Miharu and Naomi make sure to drag me to the library every single day too. The risk of me not studying was just too great. Sure, I started late, but I definitely didn't spend any less time studying than anyone else. In fact, I'm feeling pretty good about the results this time around. The price I pay in return was a dear one, however. leading me to sprawl out over my desk the moment I handed my last exam in. I'm exhausted. All we have left is today's homeroom, so now I've got to wait for the teacher to arrive. I sense Mao approaching. She's probably noticed that I look like I'm dying.
You sure look beat.
I am. I haven't studied this hard since our entrance exams.
That's an issue in and of itself.
A monkey could have gotten better grades than you before these finals.
Savage. The first half of my first year went well enough thanks to what I learned while studying for entrance exams, but it's been downhill ever since. I can't even offer Mao a witty comeback when she's been outdoing me. What did I even do with my time? Not like I had the store to worry about or anything.
You did go all out this time, at least.
Yeah, so please, let me rest.
No can do, princess. Right, Mirun?
Indeed. Apparently the four of us are going to karaoke after school.
I take it Naomi's coming as well.
Yep. You're opening the store tomorrow, so we gotta go crazy today.
Crazy.
Oh, crazy.
We never did get to the to go after the culture festival, so now's the time to make up for it.
Culture festival. Oh, right. We couldn't go due to Naomi getting injured from the accident that happened back then. That's how the events were rewritten. Mao had something planned for the week after as well, but nothing came from it in the end. This might just be the best time to cut loose then. Did I skip? But I'm still exhausted. Let me rest.
I made sure to keep it a secret so you could focus on studying. I'm on your side here, but we have to convince Mao first.
That sounds more exhausting than just going. Oh well. Talking Mao down when she's rearing to party is too much of a hassle. It's been a while, so I guess I'll have fun. Oh, my throat's killing me.
Same here. Where do you get all that energy, Mao?
Going to bed nice and early did the trick.
You made sure to study as well, though, right?
I do not comment on rumors and speculation.
We end up staying at the karaoke place until 7, which is when free time ends.
We don't get a karaoke scene. What the fuck?
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, we could have all sung together, like in sync and stuff.
Oh yeah, that totally would have gone so well. After
Singing together, I'm busy that day.
I heard you have a great singing voice, Kat.
From who?
Apparently it was very sexy while last I heard.
True. Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Fuck. I'm sorry.
Wow. After grabbing some food, we make our way to the nearest station. I haven't gone all out like this in a while. I'd be lying if I said that wasn't fun.
Likewise.
I whispered that to myself, but even so, my heart chimes in as if to say she heard me. Mao went wild even when she wasn't singing. Naomi actually had a pretty good voice when she overcame her shyness. Meanwhile, Maharu outright refused to sing.
Oh, thanks.
At Captain Punz, he did it 11 hours 43 minutes. Dang. Yeah, that was cutting it really close. Damn, nice one.
What's that about?
Earlier in the stream, we were talking about there's a StarCraft 2 content creator who's currently trying to speedrun all of the StarCraft 2 campaigns, single player campaigns, in 12 hours, and he managed to do it in 11 hours and 43 minutes, just barely.
Oh yeah, I remember that conversation happening.
He had to pee for almost 3 hours. Jesus. On the hardest difficulty? Yeah, but Brutal's not that bad. When you know how to play the game, Brutal's not that bad. I beat all the StarCraft campaigns on Brutal. So if I can do it, he can do it.
Oh, it's not that bad. I beat them all.
It's not. You have to have good macro.
Giga nerd alert.
Giga nerd alert? What the?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a
nerd.
Giga nerd. I only got to like gold in StarCraft 2, so I
You
wasn't
can't
like a StarCraft
seriously
nerd.
say you're not a nerd. There's no way.
I never said I'm not a nerd. I said I'm not a Giga nerd.
Okay, you are though. Like what?
Okay, what makes me a Giga nerd then?
Your occupation, your interests.
Occupation.
Like, is there anything else other than those that really like need to be required for you to be a Giga nerd?
Okay, just because I'm spending my Saturday night playing an anime visual novel on stream doesn't make me a Giga nerd, right? Because I mean you're a Giga nerd, right, Rose?
I would say I'm a nerd. I don't know if I'm a Giga nerd. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe about certain things.
I'm sorry, you're a mega fucking nerd.
I'm like, it depends on the topic, honestly.
I mean, would you rather be a dork?
Yeah, honestly, dorks actually, I find that.
I'd rather be
very
maybe be a geek, but
I
guess dork
really
has gotten better.
I really like being referred to as a dork, to be honest. I find dork like a very endearing
especially
term
by
to be
like
real.
Goth mommy.
Holy fuck! If a goth mommy called me a dork, I'd lose it. I'd lose my shit.
You lose it right there, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I'd fall for it instantly.
In case anyone didn't see Rose's Instagram Reels timeline from
You don't need to show that up. You don't need to show it up.
I gotta get chat the context for the joke, you know? You can't
No.
Yeah, I gotta give them context. They need this very, very important context. Right, chat?
Fully.
I think playing StarCraft it all makes you a nerd. I mean, yeah, definitely like a nerdy game.
Oh yeah, I reckon that alone, and then like being like all the other things on top of that. Punz is.
I also play factory games. Those are also for big nerds. Yeah.
Never escaping Giga nerd status.
I'm not escaping the Giga nerd allegations. No.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, look at your overlay.
All right. Let's continue with the visual now.
I mean, to be fair, we're not finishing this visual novel tonight, no matter what. I feel like.
Really?
Oh, it's so clear that we're not finishing it tonight.
Yeah.
Incredibly clear. They're gonna stretch this out too. We're gonna get a bunch.
I think it's just like 1 more hour. Like
we don't even know how they're going to end the elimination. Like they don't have any strategy.
They're going to try and be like, we both have each other's 3 cards, so we can't eliminate each other. That means stalemate, and we all get to live. And then Parka's gonna be like,
which means they add more characters, and then
Parka's just gonna pull something out of her ass and be like, nope, that's not how this works. Probably. So oh yeah, we're not finishing this tonight. We're finishing this tonight. So like we're in any big massive rush. Looking at my overlay. True, but this is the overlay we use from the Valhalla playthrough. I really do need.
I just commissioned art of my character. I'm not a giga nerd.
What the? Oh, okay. To be fair, this I made myself. This PG tuber right now with the cat, I made this myself. I did not commission this.
Yeah. Now let's talk about the other ones you have. Like your what? 3 other PNG tubers. Your VTuber. I mean, you didn't commission your VTuber, but you did follow fucking VTuber fucking things and like comment on their fucking post to get it. So I don't know.
Yeah, I did enter a raffle to get my VTuber model basically.
Yeah, so like, I mean, I don't even know if that's more nerdy than like actually just paying for it. But you know. I think Giga Nerd fits you perfectly, honestly.
What the?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah, I know. We're all a bunch of little nerds. And there's nothing wrong with being a nerd. If being a nerd means I get to have fun streams and hang out with my friends.
Fab. You're fucking the nerdiest one out of everyone I met.
True. You're a fellow nerd, Fab.
Oh, fucking hell.
Nerd.
I don't know if I agree with that, but you know.
Up there. I mean, you ever talk to Fab about Elder Scrolls?
Okay, you about Elder Scrolls, motherfucker?
Oh, fucking hell.
I swear I don't play Dwarf Fortress. Oh yeah, you're a nerd. You're a nerd. Okay, that you're a bit less of a nerd if you played when the Steam release happened, but if you played Dwarf Fortress before the Steam release, like 100%. Which is me, to be fair. I also played Dwarf Fortress before the Steam
she
release.
definitely played before the Steam release.
Yep. Sorry, Fab. If I'm a Giga nerd, that means you're a Giga nerd. But you didn't even put a texture pack on it? Okay, Fab needs an extra nerd status above Giga.
That's what I'm saying. See, what do you mean?
I had to.
No, I can't believe you said I don't know about that. Like what?
Well, like I had to at least try to deny the allegation, right? Like a little bit.
Alright, visual novel time.
Okay.
You know it's bad when I'm the one trying to get us on track.
My voice was completely forgettable. My voice was completely forgettable, but for some reason, my hero kept taking pictures and videos of me. Oh, cute. I had to be sneaky about it, but it was hard not to notice. At least I know the reason why. My hero approaches and tugs ever so lightly on my left sleeve. Ew.
Oh, that's you.
Oh wait, that's you.
Oh.
Mao takes immediate notice and grabs Naomi by the arm.
Hey, Naurin, I think I left my phone back at that place.
Weren't you using it just a second ago?
You must be hallucinating. So hey, mind coming with me to get it? Rennie and Mirun, you two can head home first.
No need to drag me.
Despite her pleas, Mao drags Naomi back along the path we were just walking. It's just Miru and me at the station. There's no need to wonder why either.
Can we go somewhere else for now?
How about Tokyo Tower? Just like our last night out together. The park where we first met might have been more appropriate, but it's closed at this hour. Both of us figured we should avoid Lionhouse too. That's why it feels right to go back to where she confessed. We don't say anything on our way there. We just stand side by side, taking in the sound of the train carrying us to our destination. Excuse me. It gives me time to sort my thoughts out. I'm aware that I've made her wait far too long. 2 whole weeks and 4 days. That's how long I've put it off. Her decision not to rush me for an answer also means that she's had to spend all that time worrying about it. I have an obligation to answer her now. Maybe that's not the right way to put it. I just need to be honest with her about how I feel at this moment. That's why I spend most of our journey thinking about my answer. Well, I've already settled on the answer itself. I just gotta figure out the right way to tell her.
I'm sorry, Miharu. I'm in love with Amelia. Sorry.
No, Miharu's like, no. Our silence continues until we reach our destination. Tokyo Tower really is lovely when it's all lit up. It feels like a different.
Tokyo Tower really is lovely.
Is that like is it like a reference to something?
No, I just it
Tokyo
sounded like
Tower
a
really is lovely. Why
it
did you
just
say
sounded like a
that?
default line.
It's so nice being in Japan.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get some
kind
ramen.
of those vibes.
I feel it's like a different experience in summer compared to spring. I'm not quite sure how to kick off the conversation off with Miharu. I decided to just roll with the first thing that comes to mind. So, let me apologize for making you wait this long.
It's fine. Matt told me it'd take you some time. Plus, there was divine selection and finals to worry about.
I promise. Oh, sorry. Is that Miharu? Or is that me? You know, that's Miharu.
I promise. You'll get an answer, no matter what. Just, give me some time to think it through, please? I was prepared to wait for when you fumbled your way through that answer upon my confession.
Seems like she remembers exactly what I told her. Having it repeated like that is embarrassing.
I should mention something as well, actually. It was all Mao's idea for us to be alone after our day out.
Excuse me. I figured as much.
But, well, it's true I've wanted to hear your answer as well.
Of course. Miharu tucking my sleeve was her way of saying this is something she sincerely wanted. She must have been overthinking with emotions when she did so. Worry, hope, anxiety. Now I better understand all that she's been going through when compared to before.
There's something else I need to tell you, but it might take a while. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's about the contents of my cause of death card. I want you to know about the events that led up to my choice to take my own life. It's unfair of me to expect an answer from you when I'm still keeping secrets, so I want you to make your decision after hearing about me at my worst. Don't respond just to my confession, but answer whether or not you can accept someone as horrible as me.
Sure, although I should make one thing clear. I'll never think poorly of you, no matter what. I won't hate you, nor will I reject you. That just won't happen. Miharu nods in response. I feel that this goes without saying between us nowadays. If Miharu is willing to open up, then she will. All I need to do is listen.
Let's see. I skipped a majority of the details when I told you about what happened between the time I entered Amikcha and met you. So allow me to fill that gap. This will be entirely from the perpetrator's point of view, so there's no taking back what the victims went through when they can't be judged for
Did you read all that?
This will be entirely from the perpetrator's point of view. There's no taking back what the victims went through, and they can't be judged for their hatred. Yeah, I did.
Oh, no, you cut off when you went to and they.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
As you know, I'm not all too fond of my mother. This wasn't always the case, however.
Miharu tells me about her mother's past. This must be crucial in understanding her frame of mind.
Regardless, even the perpetrator has lived their own life before that point. I just happen to be born on the after side of things.
She prefaces her story with this. It's not the first time I've heard about how her father took someone's life in an accident. She told me about it way back when at the park, too. He may have been responsible, but that doesn't mean he felt nothing over it. I'm sure his wife felt the same pain he did.
My mother stayed by my father's side even after the fact. She went so far as to shoulder the burden with him and worked hard to ensure that they could start a new life elsewhere.
She pauses for a moment before continuing.
At some point, though, her mindset changed, likely prompted by my father's suicide. She was already bottling up plenty before that, so maybe it makes sense that losing him caused that bottle to burst. While her despair may have been one factor, I'm certain the main reason was her belief that she had been betrayed. She had given her life to support him following what happened, and yet he threw his own life away. He abandoned his responsibility to own up to and live with the consequences of his actions. Meanwhile, my mother was separated from the sin that she shouldered with him. She was finally free, if you will.
Haru's mother began looking for a new partner. Eventually, she fell for a younger man at her workplace. Miharu made it a point to say that her mother was pretty beyond doubt. He looked young despite both her age and everything she'd been through. It made sense for her to enter a relationship with someone younger.
I met the man once myself. He was accepting of her being a single mother, and they got engaged before long. She was so happy then. She would make my favorite meals for dinner. The way she chose her clothes whenever she went out resembled that of a girl going on her first date. We were hardly wealthy, but she always made sure I looked fashionable. I really did love her back then. I knew about our financial situation, though. That's why I studied hard to get a scholarship at Amikcha, knowing it would allow me to get an education without putting a strain on her. I figured she would have been married for a few years by the time I'd entered the university, so we'd be in a much better place financially.
The Mishima family had a bright future ahead. Her mother never neglected her parental duties. not even while indulging in her newfound love.
She was betrayed yet again, though.
Apparently the man told her that they should break up, despite him having given her an engagement ring.
He must have been around August. He fell in love with one of the new hires at their job.
Their relationship had been going on for over a year at this point. One couldn't easily regain the feelings they'd lost.
This was likely the final moment of my mother's life. Everything she did afterwards was never really her. That's what caused her to change, essentially. She stopped caring about everything, including me, my birthday, my tastes, everything. It all became meaningless.
I'm not sure if neglect is the right word for this, but it's the first that comes to mind. It's basically a type of child abuse that involves not giving them the proper care they need.
She'd do nothing but complain if I tried to say anything to her, and she'd started drinking alone at home. She wasn't working full-time, and yet she would only ever do the bare minimum of chores. Drastic changes have the power to sway people's hearts. Our relationship before all that made it more difficult for me. It was around then that I started slitting my wrists. It's also when I did it on a regular basis.
Oh.
I just wanted her to care about me again. I didn't mind if she didn't buy me stuff I liked or if she didn't do any chores. At the very least, I wanted her to acknowledge my birthday.
Jeez.
At the same time, I found it odd that her anger was directed not toward the man, but toward the woman who took him from her. She may have seduced him for all I know, but it was still his decision to betray her in the end. I couldn't understand why she wasn't angry at him when that seemed like the natural reaction.
I also don't get when that happens a lot in like media, where like for some reason when someone gets cheated on, they blame the other person rather than their partner or whatnot.
In terms of victim and perpetrator, I thought the man was definitely the latter, with my mother the former. At the same time, I may have held some resentment towards my mother for the vulgarities she uttered about the woman in front of her own daughter.
She could do little else but bottle up the stress caused by both her mother's neglect and the resentment she felt.
Ever since the winter of my first year in middle school, I spent my time thinking of ways to hurt myself more to grab her attention. While my meeting with you when we were kids helped support me, 6 months passed with me in a destructive state of mind. It was in my second year that I met Mao. That was a turning point in my life.
Apparently Mao was keeping her distance from her classmates as well, albeit for different reasons. She hated the groupthink amongst the girls in her class. Stuff like the decision to ignore people that didn't join in on bullying others. Nowadays it's not an issue since she can brush off anything she doesn't support. That wasn't the case back then. That's why she kept her distance instead. It was so she wouldn't get forced into doing anything that she didn't want to do.
Mao was never any good at judging the right way to interact with others at the time. Well, I was even worse.
Mao showed no effort to avoid Miharu after learning her self-harm habits, nor did she get angry and try and lecture her about it. She didn't even try to understand the reasoning behind it. According to Miharu, that was exactly what she needed.
Mao's the one who told me that I didn't need to love her just because she was my mother. It was okay for me to hate her.
That sure sounds like Mao. Miharu nods quickly.
I finally came to hate her thanks to that little push. I accepted that she wasn't worthy of my respect at the moment, despite our past relationship.
It's fine whether you love or hate someone. It's fine to switch from one to the other too. In the end, it's all a personal choice you can make for yourself. I can see Mao saying something like that.
Even then, there were still times when I broke down and slipped my wrists.
Frequency at which she did so dropped dramatically, however. I wish Miharu told us that, instead of us jumping back
it's
back
weird
and
that
forth.
it does this all the time.
Yeah, like, I don't know if it's because it's voiced and they wanted to cut down on the lines the voice actors had to read or not, but like, I don't like it when it's doing this, when it does that, especially in like a critical character moment like this. Like, why are we not hearing all of this from Miharu? This is Miharu's story of her childhood and like her laying down bare what her life was like to Rinka before she's about to just answer her confession. Like, this is such an important story moment, and yet where we should be hearing everything from Miharu, but like we're doing this weird thing where we're leaving out details or whatnot, and leaving some of them for the narration for some reason. I don't get it. Knowing she wasn't alone gave her peace of mind.
I'm sure I can give a general summary of what happened once I entered high school and fell in love with you.
Yeah. She briefly explains that her self-harm actions had stopped around that time. I wish she... What is the point of this? Why doesn't she just tell... Gert? Just tell us. Why doesn't Baro just say that? The scars from before would never go away, though. That's why she started to wear clothes with long sleeves, even in the heat of summer.
And then when our second year started, Naomi appeared.
That was another turning point for her. I started to spend a lot more time with Naomi after we met. Now that I think about it, it's impressive how close we got in such a short time. 1 month in and I already wanted to go to a theme park with her. I guess, but you weren't going with just her, she was going with everyone else. She was going with all 4 of you went to the theme park. That's like a fairly normal thing under most circumstances. It was completely normal from most people's perspective, I guess. Just another facet of one's daily life. What you say, Rose?
I said, yeah, say like they said it was like fairly normal, like it wasn't.
I've said that before, even reading the line.
Yeah, it was funny that you like said that and then it like reaffirmed exactly what you said, like straight after.
Miharu couldn't see it that way though.
I was always the one by your side up until then. Mao would always act as the third wheel because she knew how I felt about you. But the same can't be said for Naomi, you know? To be frank, the more time you spent with her, the less you spent with me.
Miharu makes it clear as day. I don't blame myself because I don't really agree with the idea of having to spend an equal amount of time with everyone. Nor can I blame Miharu for her perspective either, not when I understand where she's coming from now.
Consider.
One day, Parka appeared in my dreams to tell me what fate held in store. Naomi would steal you away from me.
Parka did? Why would she?
What? Parka like made her kill herself? What the fuck?
I had an odd dream that night. I'm still not sure if it was one Parka showed me or one that manifested from my own anxiety. It was a dream where you and Naomi were in a relationship.
Me and Naomi? My mind goes blank for a moment.
Holy fuck, she's so dense.
She mentions Parka in a dream where me and him are in a relationship.
Dating?
Dating with a girl? I don't know where that possibility came from, but it's certainly not one based in reality. I'd rather not interrupt Miharu.
Fucking
So
Jesus.
I make sure to withhold my commentary for now. I know she's like why you so dense?
I had this dream on the juncture of causality, or the night of May 2nd, the juncture of causality. Sorry, too much reading at once, you know, my brain just fucking stops working.
Yep. No, I feel ya. I feel ya.
Classic, really.
Mm-hmm.
For everyone.
Yep. The day all 12 of us died.
Let me make one thing clear. That dream wasn't what led me to commit suicide. I'm confident I could get over it as long as you were happy.
Make sure to tell me that she'll be fine no matter how I respond to her confession. She won't resort to suicide even if I said no. Cool, I would love to hear that from her mouth.
Don't worry, I won't kill myself if you say no. Like, that even sounds awful on its own.
I mean, I mean, yeah, you're right. It would sound awful, but like, that's like.
I mean, the reality of it, but like, I don't know. It's still.
It kind of adds to the gravity of the conversation. Like I think a little bit, because like she was discussing the.
But like, fuck.
Yeah. That's how she felt following the dream too. The issue was with the emotions that her dream gave birth to.
I found myself outraged at Naomi. I hated her for it. Most of all, I envied her. That's when I understood, though. Why my mother's anger was directed at the woman instead of the man that abandoned her. Her blood flows through my veins, making it possible for me to turn out exactly like her in the future. The realization that I had been denying my lineage through my hatred made me want to die.
This was different from when she was slitting her wrists. She didn't want anyone to notice her in this situation.
I just didn't want to be alive anymore.
That's an emotion I simply can't understand. Fundamentally different people, after all. It's not limited to just Miharu and myself. Not being able to understand parts of one another is what makes us all unique. How do you feel now?
Divine selection helped, in a way. The fact that I was able to kill myself proves that I understood exactly which part of me I hate.
Her hate was so strong that she even applied it to herself. She was able to denounce that side of her and find the will to bring her own life to an end. Those actions gave her some sort of hope, it seems.
Committing suicide proved that I still have a will and self-control. That, in turn, allowed me to forgive myself.
That's why she was determined.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's very crazy, and it's a very fucked up way to figure that out. I'm glad she figured that out, and like, you know, is no longer suicidal, but like, that's a crazy way to figure that out. Jesus, poor Miharu. That's why she was determined to survive divine selection until I appeared in the court of fate. She made sure to stress that.
Alright, that's the tale of Hebinata Miharu up until her demise. I'd like to hear your answer after taking that into consideration. Alright, I just told you why I wanted to kill myself. Now, do you love me?
Not why wanted, why she did. Like...
True. Why she did.
It's not. Yeah, like.
She said she did it because she thought she might turn out to be like her mother, and that apparently just was like the tipping point for her, I guess. Basically, that realization that like she could totally that she was jealous of Naomi for just hanging out with Rinka, and that it was so close to her being like her mother that it just tipped her over the edge, I guess. She turns and faces me once again, telling me all that may have required even more courage than her confession. She didn't sugarcoat the horrible thing she thought about Naomi. Like that's another reason why I wanted her to say it herself, Rose, because like she wasn't sugarcoating everything. She was like trying to lay everything awful about her bare for Rinka.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I can see that. I can see what you mean.
Yeah, it feels like a mistake on the writing end to like keep a bunch of this in the narration. Again, maybe they're trying to make it so that way she's not just speaking forever, but I feel like this is a pretty critical moment in like the story. So like I feel like her yapping for a long time is perfectly justified. Like the game has been building up to this moment for the past several chapters. Like this is a very important moment, so like I think a little bit of yapping is justified. She didn't sugarcoat the horrible thing she thought about Naomi. She knows how much I love everyone in our group too. That's why she probably didn't want to accept her feelings towards Naomi. Doing so will lead to her not being able to spend time with me. Besides, she doesn't actually despise Naomi. Her envy stems from the fact that I have been spending more time with her. I get why she didn't want me to make a decision until I'd heard this. It just proves how much she loves me. She's serious about this. Let me confirm one thing with you. And because she's so serious, I need to be serious and ask this too. You said that only one person can become Parker's vessel. Thus only one can survive. I still disagree. If there's even the slightest chance that both of us can survive, that's what I want to bet on. Linda's diary and an outcome where we were unable to elect one another are both parts of my belief. I want to fight back as much as possible. How do you feel about that? She casts her eyes to the ground to show that she's thinking. It's not a hesitation. She wants to be confident in her response. I don't want to answer an answer based on logic. I want one based on her feelings. She probably understands that.
My priority is your survival. As for my own, I'm still not too sure.
I appreciate your honesty. She responds in kind to my trust in her. You should know the answer I am hoping for. I've changed my mind. Let's look for a way to survive together. That isn't the answer she gives. It kind of makes me want to shout at her, much like how I did when she first said it at the start of Divine Selection. Her resolution is the same now as it was back then. It's somewhat relieving, though. She's still the same person I've always known. Well, here I go then. My nerves get the better of me once it's time to answer. I can feel my heart ready to explode. Maharu's face might even be more flushed than mine. Even I'm beginning to wonder how I remained so calm until now. It's only natural to be nervous. This is no doubt something that'll change both of our lives.
tell you can't stand her guts.
What? What
I
did you
said
say,
tell you
Ross?
can't stand her guts.
I hate you, Viharu. How dare you trauma dump on me? No. What do we want to do, guys?
Give her an answer.
Yeah.
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 Put it up
I've
for now, yeah. Let's put it up for now.
Yeah, surely that's the right choice.
Maybe
surely.
after divine selection.
Yeah, surely.
That's awful.
Surely. I made the save point there, so that way I have a feeling this is the second bad ending, the one we haven't gotten yet. If we did put it off for now, so we'll go back and see
Let's
what
go
that's
back
like.
and look at it after. Let's not do that now.
Yeah, we'll save that for later.
Because I think we don't want to do that option.
Yeah, we will give her an answer.
Oh, you get to pick.
Oh, we get the double pick. Okay. Well, I think I can tell what everyone wants. We want the gay.
Bigotry burn.
Gay.
Who doesn't want the gay? Let's be real.
Ooh. Well, I'm fine with dating you.
Fine with dating you. I guess I could. I'm like okay with it. I guess. Like I mean, if there was other options.
That's fine. There's not really any better options on the horizon.
Well, I guess for now we can try. I guess. Oh my god, that's like the worst way you can accept someone's confession.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, not everyone will enter a relationship with someone of the same gender, even if they're prejudiced. What?
I could try it a little bit, I guess. We could maybe give it a shot.
I guess I could try being gay.
Rinka, can you repeat that for me, please?
I love you, that's for sure. But I'm not certain if I'm in love with you, as it were. I mean, I've never experienced it before. If dating you helps me to figure it out, then I'm down. Is that an acceptable answer? She freezes up, her mouth almost hitting the floor. She looks like she wants to say something, but she can't find the words. In the end, she finally manages to crank out a coherent sentence.
I'm so happy I could die.
She's smiling, but her face is red. What did you say, Buzz?
I was just repeating a fucking line from Bring the Horizon song. Isn't there a Bring the Horizon song that says I'm so happy I could die right now?
This isn't her usual smile
so.
either. It's one she can't stop from spreading. That just reaffirms how cute she is to me. I can't help but match her smile, knowing that I'm about to begin a relationship with her. If anyone else saw me right now, you'd probably think it was a creeper. Creeper. Oh,
Keep the
man.
line, divine selection. Shut the fuck up, you fucking idiot. Oh, holy. Creeper. Oh, man. Oh, my fucking god. Awful. Awful. Oh.
They're the one who chose creeper, not creep. I think they knew what they were doing.
Oh, man. No.
So we back down in the mines, like eggs swinging from side to side.
Side
to side.
It's so fucking funny. That's actually so funny to me. Oh my god.
Anyone saw me right now, they probably think I was a creeper from the popular video game Minecraft.
Yes! Yes! Oh, fucking Christ! Ugh. Stupid. So fucking stupid.
Nice, I got XP for that. I got XP for that terrible joke. That
Got
was
XP.
good. I'm gonna fall for her. That's what I think at the time, at least. We walked back to the station that night, hand in hand. Going through the nighttime scenery like this feels nice. It shouldn't look awkward for two girls to be holding hands. Still, I feel a little shy about it. Right here again from how we get energy from the sun. Hello, Punz. Hi, Sky. Hi. Hope you're doing good. Is that like a video about how photosynthesis works? I do be doing a video, watching a video essay on YouTube every now and again whenever I'm bored.
Every now and again.
Every now, just a little bit, every now and again, just a little bit. There was one recently I watched, forgot what it was. It was about there was a horror one I watched about like this horror game series. It was called like Granny or something. It was about this horror series that existed around the time Slender Man was a big thing. A little after that, I think.
You say horror with like an A.
Horror? Horror?
You said like horror.
Horror.
Horror. You say horror. Like
horror?
that. Horror.
Her.
Horror. Horror.
Her.
Huh.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Get ready for bed once back home.
Once back home.
Once back home. Way too much has happened today. First, I finished my finals, then Mao dragged us all out. Then I had to finally give Miharu an answer. And I've done it. She's officially my first girlfriend. It's weird saying that when I've never even had a boyfriend. It's not weird in a bad way though. Being something Miharu if I thought it was.
Why do you need a boyfriend?
Well, to be fair, she's been complicated.
I know, I get it.
Yeah. What's important is that this is how I really feel. I really should sleep for now. Store will be open for the first time in a while tomorrow, so I need to get up early. There's a lot to be done. I messaged my gran as well, so all that's left is to shut my eyes. Fortunate that the next election isn't the last. Still have a week to work things out if nothing comes from this one. As much as I want to finish the diary, I'm better off getting some rest. Okay, so they do have another election after this.
Good evening, my lovely little slaves to fate.
Morning already? I drag myself out of bed and stretch. I'm opening up the store for the first time in a while today. There are a lot of preparations to make, so the store is only going to be open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Once ready to face the day, I make my way downstairs. My eyes waiting when you put that voice, holy schmoly. Was that from what Yuki said? She does have a very lovely voice. Haru pops into Lionhouse during the afternoon. Guess she's off work today. Kind of unusual considering it's a Saturday.
When are you closing shop today?
Around 4? I figured that's only fair since I opened the store late.
Okay, in that case, let's go on a date once you're done.
Sure, no huh? A date? I answer right away, but my brain has a slight delay in processing what you just said. She wants to go on a date? Something couples normally do. What?
Whoa,
It's
no
decided
way.
then. Assuming you don't have any other plans. I've been itching to go to the aquarium, to be honest. The last time I went was back in elementary school. There's one about half an hour away by train that's opening till the evening. Let's meet there.
Okay.
Okay. She's so real for that.
Yeah. Single syllable is all I can manage thanks to my embarrassment. Somehow it's never really hit me that we're dating from till now. We held hands on the way back last night, but well, I was kind of going with the flow, I guess? I'm not even sure what the actual dating process is. For how I was like, how me and CL plan dates, I'm usually just like, hey honey, you want to go see this movie? And she's like, I don't like the movie. Or she's like, okay. And then we just go watch the movie.
That sounds like the opposite of planning a date. What? What do you mean? Wait, did you say she says she's not interested in the movie?
It sounds like, I mean, I was saying that like I'm usually the one who's like, hey, let's watch this movie, and she'll either be like, nah, I don't want to watch that one, or she'll be like, okay.
Okay, you made it sound like she just says no, and then it's like, like, what?
I mean, like she'll be like, hey, I don't like the movie. Let's see what other movies they have or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a little more conversation than what's going on in this fucking thing, but sure.
Yeah. I meant to be like, I'm the one who does the planning, and CL, you will just tell me like yes or no.
I am the one who plans.
Yuki's the little date planner.
Oh, no. It's,
Oh.
Anyway.
Oh, okay. Mihara walks out while I'm caught up in my own thoughts. I'm the one who plans.
There you go.
There you go. Now I got the joke. Took me a couple seconds. Seems like where and when you meet is just as essential for a first date as everything that comes after. My nerves and embarrassment make the next 3 hours of work a struggle, to say the least. Are you guys all good to keep reading? You wanna keep going till?
Do
till the
we?
date is?
I mean, I don't know. Do we reckon next one's gonna be 3 hours? Like, because if we're not finishing
Oh,
this
we
one
can stretch it
today,
to 3 hours. Don't worry.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be
Okay.
any fucking problem there being another full episode.
I
I'm
have the feeling
sorry.
that,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Oh.
I have the feeling that like I have the feeling that they're gonna try and like I was saying earlier, they're gonna try and present each other's cards at this divine selection. Parker's gonna be like, no, and then they're gonna have to find some other way to both survive or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like there's something that's gonna stretch it out.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way things
Okay.
go as smoothly as they're.
But my question is, like, do we think that's all gonna be in one stream? Or, like, should we continue a little bit more now so that will be all in one stream? Or, like...
Guess we don't really know.
Yeah, since I
Yeah.
I went into this game blind, so I don't. Oh shit!
I'll spoil myself. I'll look up a walkthrough and I'll tell you if we reckon we can get this done in one thing.
Okay, I mean,
Hang on.
She's
Like-
not gonna do that.
I mean, as long as I don't
I'm
mind
not
going
actually gonna
longer.
spoil myself. I'm just going to like skim through until I don't recognize things, and then I'll be like, okay, what about that
Yeah.
bathroom?
Yeah. But like, if we get like close to the end and we need to keep going for another few hours, I'm fine with it. I mean, we did a couple of those like really long episodes during part of the woods, so I'm comfortable doing it. Obviously, that depends on assuming you guys are all will be comfortable in that scenario as well. But there's definitely going to be at least one more episode.
All endings, all fates achieved. Alright, what is the time? There was ending one.
While we're sitting here deliberating, I'm gonna
give us a second.
I'm gonna run a set of ads here real quick. I need to go pee, so while Rose is figuring that out, I'm going...
Alright, we like genuinely have like 2 more hours left.
Okay.
So we have one more stream. Hopefully.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure. Wait, hang on. Yeah, because. Wait, hang on. What's this part? Oh, there's like. There's like post game. Not post. Don't worry about it. Wait, what? There's a decent amount left, I think. Wait, hang on. I need to like double check this shit. It's confusing.
I'm gonna say we are already 30 minutes over. If it really does end up leading to be 2 additional streams, then we'll just find more content on the one after that. I think it's good. Let me just call it here.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
Okie dokie. We can end here for today then. Did I save here? Let me double check. Nope, I don't want to look what I save.
You want to overwrite the save where you like have any option but being gay, because there's no other choice. There is no other choice. You accept me, Haru.
Yes, you must be gay. I do wonder if there is a Naomi.
I mean, yeah, there is definitely a Naomi route in some regard. I don't know. Just assuming there has to be, right?
Maybe. Do all roads lead to gay?
For sure.
All roads lead to gay.
Right. Well, in that case, this is where we're going to leave it for today, everybody. Thank you all very much for stopping by and hanging out with us today. That last elimination went way smoother than I thought it was gonna be, but I highly doubt things are going to be as smooth here on out. Will Rinka and Miharu be able to both survive? Will Parka allow such a thing to happen? We'll have to figure that out on the next episode.
Bye-bye. Well, not immediately, because I doubt you have somebody that you're rating, do you?
No.
Yeah, who are you rating?
Yeah.
Let's see.
You're rating.
Who are we rating today? Let's see. Mel is live.
Doing a
Mel?
Yeah.
No, you're live?
Yeah, I'm alive on my other account. I've been playing Uma Musume.
Oh, awesome.
I've spent $3,000.
$3,000.
Just like me.
You trained us so well.
No, pass. He turned to Gamma.
Melanie, speak.
Send everyone over to Melody. He is playing Uma Musume and she is doing a subathon. So go send her my love and support. Heck, in fact, I might even be on her subathon on Wednesday because it's probably going to go through when we do D&D. So you might actually see me on there in a couple.
Isn't your D&D close to over?
Yes, close-ish to over. Yeah.
Can't D&D just go on forever if you really fucking want to?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
secret. It just never ends. The end is never.
Rose, we've been playing this campaign for over 2 years. It's been going on for a while.
We've been playing this campaign for over 2 years.
We've been playing this here campaign since I was just a bab. And we still haven't fought the big bad yet. No, we're actually getting close to being up the big bad.
Don't you fight the big bad like a couple times and like in the final time you finally beat them? Like, not like how it goes.
No, we didn't.
Who's the big bad? Who's the big bad, Punz?
There's a lich named Garland Frieder who is trying to summon the Demigorgon into Faerun to destroy the world. And we've been beating the Demigorgon, yes, the demon lord of the abyss.
The Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
Womp womp.
No, not that one. No, the actual Demigorgon.
I mean, it is that one, but like, you know.
Yeah.
No, that's the Demogorgon.
Yeah, I mean that was like named after the thing from D&D. Like that's kind of the point of it. Like it technically is it's the Demogorgon.
Oh my god! I just typed Demigorgon into freaking
Google, and
I have Microsoft Edge open,
oh,
and I get the Stranger Things Demigorgon.
I mean, if you search into Google, I'm sure you'll get the Stranger Things one. Stranger Things is like way more popular than D&D.
Oh yeah.
Sad thing is that's actually true though. Because like Stranger Things is kind of like normie, but D&D isn't.
Oh god, yeah, it is.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. This thing goes.
The colors in the Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
This chat. This is the Demigorgon. I'm showing Rose. This is the thing the Cole is trying to summon into Faerun.
Sometimes I like to summon like creatures from other dimensions into the real world. You don't do that?
No. No.
You don't do that? Okay, well.
No, not really.
Guess it's no fun then.
You call summoning... Do you have fun with the demons you summon?
That's not what I was saying.
No, I meant just fun.
I wasn't saying
not in like
that.
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you mean by that?
I meant just like you were just, I don't know, like hanging out with the demons or whatever.
Yeah,
actually.
right.
Like, yeah, that's
what you
literally what I meant.
Yeah,
Like you said,
playing cards.
yeah. Totally.
Yeah, I like playing cards with the demons and having fun.
Especially the succubi.
Succubi?
Uh-huh.
Anyways, I'm gonna go send you all over to Melody. Go send her my love. And we will be continuing Fatal 12 next Saturday at 8 p.m. CST. I mean, EST, not CST. EST. Same time, same place. And yeah, I'll see you guys all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.